damn it, guys, I'm not even live and you're already starting subbing. Frosty, thank you for the 12 months. Holy shit. Thank you so much for the support. And hello everyone. I'm just getting to my starting position and then I will report back to you soon. But Frosty, thank you so much for the support. Alright, guys. Let me turn that somewhere there. Okay. Hello and welcome to... Why is the camera not straight? That triggers me. Hello and welcome to another episode of Keller's Row, Season 2. It's episode 20. We're getting close to the end of the season. And yeah. First of all, thank you everybody for joining in today. Second of all, okay, that should be the right audio this time. But yeah, hello Valian and hey Frosty. Thanks you two for stopping by. Let me actually sit down while I'm having the opportunity to. So yeah, today we have a few minor changes. On one hand, I have a new handheld overlay thingamabob for myself. Other than that, it's pretty much business as usual. If anything breaks, let me know in chat. I will make sure to have a look at it once in a while. Other than that, this didn't update. Interesting. So if you see me swiping around on my overlay, which is approximately in this area above my hand, do not worry about that too much. You guys are not able to see it because I'm capturing the game directly, but yeah, set up stuff that would just take more time than it would bring me in the end, so yeah. Is there, if there's anything you wanna say, ask, or whatever, now's the time, because the RP will start in approximately 1 minute. Yeah. Other than that, there's really not too much to say from my end. Other than, thanks for watching, and I hope you have fun in the next 4 hours. Yes, it is. Mayonnaise is an instrument. I can confirm it is an instrument. And yes, I ate. I had some nice soup. Dum 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 dum. When does Kifri press the button to make this work? Bloop, bloop. Oh yeah, one other cool thing that I can maybe show up really quick. We have an inventory system now. Okay, the inventory system doesn't work. I already broke it. Good to know. Okay. I would say with that announcement, we can turn up the music a little higher. And with that, I'm ready to go. So, everyone, let me quickly change this around again. So I have my landmark. And do one last full body tracking calibration. And here we go. Pistol, please stay there. Alright, have fun playing the mayonnaise. Let's go to the office. Radio 25, here we go. Dip-de-dip-de-doo. Oh, Amma is already there. I also see David. And I see a guard. Morning, Christopher. Morning, David. Morning, Amma.
Yeah, good morning.
There's a red scaly man that he got an arm. I saw him.
A red scaly man with an arm. What?
I removed his arm. I didn't inject him with anything afterwards.
Oh no, because I saw him in the Undercity the other day and he had an arm.
What?
Oh, nice.
If you have his name,
Like a dinosaur.
If you have his name, we can probably just look up his medical files.
He's a Talaris boy, red hair,
Speaking
horns.
of Talaris, there's a matter that I would debate with you guys. I would like to debate with you guys. Because there was a little incident yesterday during the whole, what?
Incident?
Yeah, during the quarantine.
Good morning, good morning.
Morning, Sally.
Good morning.
Should we
What time?
maybe go inside?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stand in front of the doorway and keep you barred from coming in. That's absolutely what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Oh boy. Yeah, pull on the trigger there, broom guy.
Oh man, he's prematurely shooting.
It's just salute shots.
Everything's good. Everything's good. Hey, oh.
Hmm? Are you alright, Amma? Okay.
I am absolutely fucking pizzazz. Fucking.
Okay.
Con.
Where's everyone else? There you are.
Which one was this? What the fuck is this?
Oh, I think reception bot, is that what I think it is? Ah, okay, thank you. It's the order from yesterday,
He
David.
just nodded at you.
What?
It's the order that we put in yesterday for Icarus.
Oh, the Icarus. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Should we
Yeah,
bring
we
it
need
up to the
give this to people to process. It's an amazing room.
I mean, we can show it to everyone.
Do we need a box in the main room? Or we can just leave it here
I mean-
and take it to the lab later.
I can also just quickly
It's a box.
grab one of them out of the box.
Yeah, sure. Come on. What?
Oh,
Cool.
yeah.
That was some magic there going on. You see that in the box?
Alright, let's go. Alice! She's not here.
So it's your project. You can do the presentation of it.
Sure thing, thank you. I'll do that.
I just need to find my chair. There it is.
Same.
What?
What?
Oh yeah. This is just my morning routine.
Just moving the furniture around.
Okay, I got 8 more minutes. Alright.
So, David, Icarus first or my incident first?
Should we wait for Alice?
Yeah, let's
We
wait for
usually have our meetings in 8 minutes.
Okay.
Just chat.
Mostly
Is everyone
because
sleep
it's
good?
for my own mental sake.
Well, I need to. First thing, I did forward the email, but I need to be at the Union Tower by 5:30, so I can't go
Oh yeah,
too long.
you get that mail
There's a
too?
head of security meeting about the aliens. That are
David, should I
flying
come
up
with
the
or do you want to do it alone?
They did say head of security and military personnel only, so
Oh, okay.
I should only bring anyone who
I would
really needs to be there.
I'd advise that you bring somebody that like I mean you just got informed on this, you got briefed on this information recently, right? So you
Yes.
should bring somebody that knows a little that's been speak of the devil and she shall appear. Hello.
Well, that's rude.
Oh, what? Was I rude?
Morning, Alice.
Shit.
Good morning.
Morning.
She's not the devil, she's just Alice. We were just saying that I need to run off potentially because there's going to be a security meeting sort of thing between all the corporations in the Union Tower in about 20 minutes about the alien and setting up potential countermeasures and stuff, so it might be sensible for Alice to come just because you have researched this alien life form for
Like
the longest
extempore.
time. You okay?
I'm fine. Yeah, sure, you can take a while.
Cool. If that's okay with everyone, then that'll be...
I think that's
All right.
lunch.
And
Then you take care of that.
yes, and also after that, we were planning on meeting with Quixote first thing today,
Quixote.
but the Quixote head of security will also be at this meeting, so I emailed him and he said we could meet after that meeting is
Are we
finished. So
supposed to be meeting
just
with
radio everyone when it's done.
Suniti as well?
I think it's going to be one big meeting.
What then they're just going to go and discard us like, you know, we were all gonna go as a group, and now they're not letting us go as a group.
I have something that we can do in the meantime, if that's okay for you. Because yesterday during the quarantine there was a little incident, other than my the taste of blood in my mouth, other than the incident with my health. Well, are you familiar with a person called Kira? Or something along those lines? I do not know how to pronounce that name.
Yeah, I'm familiar.
Yeah. She's with Talaris, right?
Talaris assigned her as my magic teacher.
Yeah, said magic teacher took the liberty to tell this red cat robot, I think V is the name, yeah, to shoot me. While standing right in front of me, inside our clinic.
Is there footage?
I assume the surveillance system in the clinic picked something up.
You do have cameras.
Yeah. The good thing is we didn't pull the trigger, but, well, it all originated from my proposal to put V into one of our industrial dishwashers to decontaminate her after the incident. And,
You think it might have been a joke?
well, considering that V pulled the gun on me, I don't know.
The security
that's
footage
amazing.
says, look, it looks like
Who's the owner of
theater.
that scent?
Ta-da. Then V pointed the gun. That's what I'm
Yep.
looking at here. I would want to have a discussion with them to see if it was a harmless prank, that the synthetic took a little too far, considering they were a combative synth. Because I think they're owned by Mars, aren't they? They're red. But then again, Quixote.
I always see them around Quixote, however.
Oh, they are Quixote systems. I will. That also adds on to the thing that maybe it was a joke, considering it was, Lars.
Well, we would stress that these kinds of jokes could escalate very quickly.
Yeah, if someone pointed a gun at me, I'd probably pull mine as well. That's not a good idea.
Maybe she's not aware, given that she's a rather new Talaris employee, of the good relationship between Nirvana and Talaris at the moment.
It does, the security footage does say that she did turn to the synth, nod her head a little bit, and the synth pointed a gun at Emilia. That's what the security footage is showing.
Okay. Like
So...
a good decision to talk to her and her boss.
This is a little bit grievous, isn't it?
Definitely unnecessary.
Absolutely unnecessary. Okay. Okay, we're gonna have to go talk to Talaris today. And are you doing good, Alice? You're not so talkative today.
I'm fine.
Sure. We can talk. We can have a little discussion. We can have a little chit chat. You want to talk alone? You can talk
I'd
alone.
rather talk to you alone, yeah.
Okay.
Can I do a quick summary of yesterday's events? Because
Yes, of course. Perfect.
the-
Wonderful.
in case anyone wasn't there, the alien was, I think we were all there, but whatever. Woto had the alien in my lab, it tried to break out, we captured it. Well, it was already captured. We stuck it in the Mars arena, surrounded it with scanners, blasted the crap out of it so it's not alive anymore. Alice, we need to check on that data, see if it's finished decrypting, finished processing, so see if we got anything useful from the scans, because that
If you can,
would be ideal before the head of security meeting.
yeah. What time
Yeah.
is that?
Well, I've got 15 minutes, so I could go and do that while you talk to Arma if you like. If that's okay.
Sure, just share it with me before we go in.
Does
so
anyone have anything
Yep.
else? I know that you have
Icarus.
the today.
It won't take too long.
Oh,
Yes.
that's
Yeah,
true.
We could go over
I'm
this
going to
later
be
though.
leaving in about like an hour, so
Okay.
I will return afterwards, however.
Okay, so take as long as you need. You enjoy
I
yourself.
appreciate it.
You deserve
I know
it,
that
you
I'm
deserve
needed
it.
here, so if any needed for me to call me, you can always.
Of course. But I'm gonna make sure to get things done while you have your fun. You need a break. You deserve it.
Thank you.
And yeah, real quick, me and Emilia worked on this, which was my plan for Icarus. It's basically an injectable. People can buy these either on a corporation level or personally for quite a lot of credits, and
How much credits
it'll
exactly?
essentially... Huh?
How much credits?
That's a
I
thing
haven't
that we
figured
should.
out exactly yet.
Yeah.
I've got it written down somewhere.
Maybe that's a thing that we should also debate once we are through the testing phase. This is the very first prototype that we have, so yeah.
Yes. But essentially, it will potentially save someone's life in the battlefield. It's not a replacement for medical attention, but it can keep you alive for a while.
It can delay things,
Oh, so it's like
and we made sure to design it in a way that it
Yeah.
it's
Or
essentially a gel injection into the wound that will spontaneously seal it up and disinfect it. Later on, the gel can be removed with a certain chemical that we also have. So it is highly advised that people don't start just cutting around on it on their own, because that will probably lead to further injury, and then we can treat it
You're not
properly.
only selling Icarus, you're selling the chemical that goes with it, right?
Nope, we're not gonna sell that chemical. I mean, it would be
I might
stupid to give
have,
that. It would be a
believe
dumb
the
idea to
clinics that-
give that out of our hands. Yeah, we should give it to Nirvana clinics, but we should make sure that it stays in the hands of Nirvana.
If we're trying to sell this to Kyoto and Mars, I don't necessarily want to sell them something and then say you can only come back to our clinics, because I don't think they'd go for that. Like, if we can sell the thing that dissolves it as well, I think that would make more sense.
I don't know.
I think Quixote
Just as a
we should
package
be
deal.
able to trust to the extent of having that
Yeah.
chemical on it.
True.
I mean, selling these things will
anything, what
be
we can do-
lucrative enough that we don't need to do them in the clinic as well.
True.
What's
If
that, Miss
anything,
Lee?
what we
Go on.
can do is ensure that the lifespan of it is rather short, so they have to keep coming back for more.
Yeah, these are single use as well. You can't... Like, once this is used, it's done. You're going to have to come and get another one.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So if no one else has anything too pressing, I'm going to run off to the lab and try and get the results before the security meeting. And Alice, you can radio me when you're ready.
David, would you mind sending me the results as well?
Union Tower meeting room.
David, would you mind sending me the results as well? Simply for the purpose of
Yes.
implementing better quarantine measures.
Yeah, I'll sync everyone on the results as soon
All
as
right.
possible.
All right, sounds good.
Share that information.
Can you put this in the lab or something?
Yeah,
I'll take it.
I'll not David. I'll take
So
care of it.
we should-
I said Craver is gonna be in the meeting as well. But if you see Craver, let him know that we can talk about a briefing on the exact operation of Icarus later for the first testing purposes.
Yes, I will do that for
Mhm.
both the people that I mentioned it to. Okay, thank you. I'm gonna run to the lab.
All right.
See you later.
Right. I'm going to be talking to Alice alone for a little bit.
All right.
So, I'm not to be rude.
It's fine.
Okay, come on to my office over here. The cool kid's office.
Wow, an office.
That's the cool kid. No, it's our office. It's
I just need to do some more stretches.
Of course. Yes, I'll phone you about it. I promise. You have your time to do.
Where did David put that box? Yep.
Come downstairs.
Yeah, that's actually the other thing that I wanted. Oh. That's the other thing that I wanted to ask
I'm
you
very-
about. Can you give me another checkup? Because of the thing
Yes, actually,
yesterday.
I wanted.
Yeah, it's better safe than sorry, you know?
Oh, absolutely. So it's
Um,
better to double check than not check at all.
Yep. And if you take this, I'll quickly carry the crate over to the clinic. You. Oh, oof. That's heavy.
Oh, do you have it?
Yeah, I have it. Don't worry.
Once we get this in, we can go ahead and evaluate your
Yep.
status. I'm hoping that everything's going to be alright.
Hmm?
I hope everything's going to be alright.
Yeah. Let's place it over here for now. Just put the syringe on the desk. Yep.
I'm gonna go and get you situated really quick. Put some
Alright.
stuff on you just to check your vitals.
Mhm.
I'll probably also do a few scans just to make sure everything's working good. And we're gonna look
Yep.
at your wounds again, check bandages, get them cleaned up.
Yeah.
And all that good stuff.
I'm a little bit scared of what's going on at that meeting with the security heads, because I don't know if having Alice and Craver in a room is a good idea.
Yeah, I don't think so either, honestly.
Well,
I just have
David
a
is
very big
there.
feeling that Craver
He,
hasn't fully forgiven.
and knowing people like him, he will not in a while.
Right. Did you already get the roles, or do you want me to call DM?
Call the DM. They told me, or Shinny told me they would reach out to me, never did.
I gotcha. Well,
What do you know? Oh, what we doing over here?
Hello, Cypher. The situation with Emilia. Did Shinny talk to you about that?
Negative. Fill me
Fuck.
in.
Essentially, last episode, Emilia got heavily injured, due to her major flaw triggering,
By what?
magic allergy.
What's their major flaw? Magic allergy.
Yeah. Damien casted a shield bubble pretty much inside me.
Did you have a roll for that?
I had a roll. I came out with heavy injuries. I think it was a
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got like severe burns, basically.
yep.
That's an oof.
Yeah.
What do you need help with?
We had emergency surgery last episode. And the question is there any long-term damages that would become apparent during this checkup?
You're like inhibited, like physically,
Mhm.
like this episode and the next.
Okay.
But that's just like the healing process.
Okay. Thank you for your help.
Yup.
Oh, thank you.
That, dear chat, were the DM arms.
It looked like the wounds are healing. It doesn't seem like any of your vitals has changed at all, which is
Okay.
good.
That is good, yeah. Believe me, I know the language.
I know you know it better than probably any other that walk into the clinic.
Yeah,
So
probably.
It's just the healing process now.
That's
Would you
good.
mind going ahead and unzipping
Oh,
your
yeah.
top so that way I could change the bandages?
Sure.
I'm gonna get
Go
off
ahead.
the pesky thing. Does it hurt at all? Is there any
No.
pains?
No. I feel the nanites doing their job, but that's pretty much it.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and just cut this straight off.
Mhm.
Get this unwrapped really quickly. And whoop. Give me just a second while I find my body. There we go.
Spontaneous
You're going
yoga.
to do a light. Yeah, it's a hard habit to break, honestly. I'm gonna go ahead and just disinfect it, clean up anything, dried blood, good stuff. It's gonna hurt a little bit.
Hmm?
Would you like for me to apply some numbing agent so that way it
No, it's fine.
doesn't
It's
bother
fine
you
like
too
this.
much today? Alright, just making sure.
I'm used to worse.
You poor thing. I don't even want to imagine what kind of things you've been put through. Oh, you sweet. Cut this and get this nice and sealed. And there you are. You can go ahead and put your clothes back on.
Thanks and not. Okay.
Of course.
Yup.
The best for you.
Okay. Oh, gun. Hello, gun. Yeah, my legs are weird today as well. Anyways, the date with Reed. When is it gonna happen? Do you have clothes?
It's going to happen in about 32 minutes, 33 minutes.
Okay.
And unfortunately, we weren't able to find anything that suited me very well.
That sucks. I mean, I would offer giving you something from me, but half my wardrobe is still on the way shipping here. It's,
I do appreciate it. But it's alright. I think I'll be alright. We aren't going to go very far, if anything. I'm also
Okay.
gonna maybe ask if one of his guards could come, or Chris could come, just in case.
Hmm?
We're not gonna go anywhere dangerous. I'm crossing fingers.
Okay. If you need help with anything, let me know.
Thank you, Emilia. You're much too sweet. I do appreciate the offer. Sorry, I thought you were looking at something.
I know. I was just stretching my neck. It's still a little stiff from last night.
Well, I could only imagine, you poor thing. You must have been having to lay in one position all night.
Yeah, it was a little annoying. Usually I move around a lot, but yeah.
Yeah. Poor thing. Oh, while I have you here, would you mind helping me run over an idea with you? It's something
Sure.
I've actually been playing with a little bit. So, aside from what I do on the back end and our little secret that we have with Nirvana, I was thinking of something that could perhaps help for people who are having a difficult time in the event that we do need to go into Suniti's ship and evacuate the thing.
Oh.
I was
Hey, Amma.
thinking... Hello.
Hello.
Emilia
so,
looks...
Oh, I found her.
Yeah.
So Alice found out about the tracker and is not very happy about the tracker.
How did she find out?
I didn't really ask, but she has it removed somehow.
She removed it.
And she's requesting it be turned off.
That is
She
the
doesn't
thing.
want Quixote spying on her.
That is the thing that we cannot do. I mean, we made a deal with Quixote, and additionally, and you are aware of that as well, it is for our own security as well.
If they find out that the tracker was turned off and or removed, they're going to go after Alice.
They're most likely going to go after her, and
That was
it
the
will
only
also
way we could
not.
ensure her safety.
Yeah, it will also
I
not
tried to
look
tell
good
her
for
that, but
us.
She's irritated.
Oh, I can imagine. But in the end, what are we supposed to do? First of all, we should probably figure out how she even got it removed.
Yes,
Because-
that's the most concerning thing as of right now.
I doubt that she was able to manage that on her own.
I don't think so. How do you suppose we figure this out?
I would say we should monitor the tracking data from yesterday, together with Quixote, and figure out where she got it removed. Because
I think that would be a good idea.
no matter where she went for it, I mean, I assume a surgery like that is only possible in a clinical institution, and we can simply trace her path, and, well, wherever she went, we will find it out, because up to the point where they removed it, the tracker was inside her. That means it was definitely at the point where it got removed. You follow my logic?
She still has it.
Okay, so it is safe to
On a
assume.
person.
It is safe to assume that the place where it got removed is definitely on the path. And well, we should probably talk to Quixote about how to continue in the situation.
Right.
Because if we're not open with them and they find out about it, that will just mean more issues for us.
Right. Let's say it's alright. It's okay. We can deal with this. It's all good. It's all good.
Can I be completely honest with you, Amma?
There you go.
I'm getting a little bit tired of saving Alice's tail.
She has a tail?
I was going to make that comment, but I thought it was a little cheeky for right now. I mean, she has a tail when she's a fox, but
True.
Don't get me wrong. I respect Alice as a doctor, but she needs to stop acting like a child. I can understand why she would be upset with this, given the information that she should have known, or rather, anyone would like to know if they were being tracked. But given our situation, we couldn't really do much.
correct.
I can only imagine how Craver's going to react if he hears about this.
Yep, and it's better that he hears from us about it than from his field agents. Because he hinted towards one of the field agents permanently tailing her.
Okay. So should we go to Quixote and tell them?
Well, right now that will not be very useful because Craver is in the meeting with David and Alice.
Where is she?
Let's just hope
She's
that
with-
it's
she's at the
not ending.
meeting.
Yeah,
The Union Tower meeting.
let's just hope it
Because
doesn't
she
end in a
knows the most
bloodbath right there.
information about
Um,
that.
Maybe we should do the tour to Talaris first. Clarify that behavior like that is not
Frowned upon?
yeah. And then after that they should be done with the meeting at the Union Tower, so we can then go to Quixote and talk to them about it.
Right.
So And actually, when we go to Quixote, we can also use that opportunity to load off Sally.
Yeah. Yes. Absolutely. Also, are you wanting about Ali? Are you suggesting we give her a warning?
Yes. I can understand why she would be upset. Anyone would be.
Mm-hmm.
But we did this to entail her safety. The fact
tried
that
to
she
express
isn't
that.
wrung out dead somewhere because of Kraber is probably the only reason why that hasn't happened yet is because we came to a combine.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I hate it when people undo hard work.
I agree.
I mean-
I agree.
Yeah. It is, I mean, it wasn't too much hard work to put the tracker into her, but, yeah, I understand your point.
It was a bitch trying to get Kraber to accept something.
Mm-hmm. Well, for now, let's postpone that matter and, have a walk to Talaris. I just don't want to go there alone.
Okay,
That's
we can go.
I'm not
We
gonna
can go.
make you go there alone.
Okay.
Let's all go. We can. A proper discussion.
Yep.
Sorry, my attention span is rather low today. I apologize.
It's understandable. Oh, and while we're debating that matter with Quixote, we can also use that to brief them on Icarus, because Mr. Craver agreed to field testing Icarus with Quixote troops.
That'd be nice.
Is everything alright over here?
I don't know. Oh, I'm just checking out these things.
Oh,
Something closed as long as I can remember. Just wondering what's inside of it, actually.
It's probably best not to know.
Yeah.
it's, I mean, at least if I remember the building plans correctly, it's essentially just a storage warehouse.
Yeah, that's what I was assuming.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, of course, a storage warehouse. That'd be totally normal for fun. I'm going to go. Let's get to go to Talaris.
Yay!
Very well.
I'll see you later, kid.
I know it's not a storage warehouse.
Oh no. I'm just gonna walk behind you.
Huh? Okay, we're walking behind you. Oh, look, the
Just
Mars
take your
boys
time.
are here. Hey, Mr. Sawyer's here. Mr. Ed, That's the man with the scale. Oh, good morning. Hello. Hi.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Hi. How are you? I'm good. How are you?
Doctor.
Good morning.
Good day. Good morning.
How's it going?
Good morning.
Good morning, Alma.
Morning. Good morning. You never give us a time.
Grandma.
Or place.
Can we help you?
Okay.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Yes. I
Um,
wanted to speak to you about something.
Yes, indeed. About a matter of one of your
Is
employees.
it very important to where we should be inside for this?
I would say it has the potential to cause some political waves.
Well, then I guess we should be inside then. Unfortunately, Damien is not here. He will return after his security meeting is done. We'll keep you entertained for the meantime. Alright, well come on, and I'll let you in.
Sorry about that.
This way. Where did
Which button? It's...
the mage guard person go?
He probably went with Jeremiah.
What is Helen?
Oh, right. And... you're good to go.
What's going on now?
He's so kind.
They have something they wish to discuss with us that will potentially cause political waves. Let's go to the... That's what I heard, and I'm oh so thrilled to hear what they have to
We definitely don't have enough of that yet.
We don't have our own troubles.
Sarcasm is rather rude. Especially considering what we are going to share.
Mm-hmm.
I am not really fond of the sarcasm.
Me neither.
Wow, radios are so useful. Right this way.
Thank you, sweetheart.
All the same layout.
Take the map conversation.
I need to run in the office back here really quick.
Sure,
I'll be right
it
back.
makes it easy.
Alright, go right
From
ahead.
your room. Feel free to take a seat anywhere.
Thank
Hi,
you.
Professor Sanders.
Except for here.
Thank you.
Damien.
Feel free to come close and we'll be here, everyone. Alright, I guess since Damien's not here, I will act as, I guess, the person you need to talk to for this particular situation.
Why?
What?
Why you?
Because I've talked to them first.
Yes, but I was
doesn't-
familiar.
I don't care. We're just trying to talk this out. This isn't like a power struggle thing. You're making an embarrassing situation in front of another company.
Not really. I don't think it's embarrassing.
Anyway, would you like to present us with your topic of conversation?
Well, long story short, one of your employees thought it would be a good idea to come to a Nirvana clinic and then order one of their, we assume, subordinates to pull a gun on one of our medical personnel.
Could
you repeat that one?
Further detail?
Could you repeat that?
Like
Could you
whom?
repeat that and explain that in further detail?
Well, you are probably aware of the quarantine measures that we had to take yesterday. And we are
Yes, I'm aware.
perfectly aware of the fact that some people were slightly irritated by these sadly necessary measures. During these measures, inside of our clinic, one of your employees, I believe her name is Chiara, or however you pronounce it, ordered the
Yes.
synthetic that was with her at the time, V, to shoot me.
She
Why?
what?
That doesn't sound like her.
Was there a situation that warranted this? An argument, perhaps?
We were debating how to properly disinfect V, and I proposed to put her in one of our medical dishwashers.
That doesn't warrant
And
being
then
shot.
she proceeded
No matter
to
what,
say the
V,
robot should shoot you like that.
she proceeded to tell V to shoot me, and V also pulled a gun as a result of that and pointed it at me. Which,
I did review the security footage personally, and I noted that the woman in question did turn to the synthetic, nodded her head, and the synthetic did pull out a gun.
If I can, just to confirm who we're speaking about, this woman we're speaking about. She has short orange hair, an eye patch, and wears black, correct?
Yep.
Okay, that is Chiara. I just wanted to get
That-
confirmation. Could
That's
you
very
forward those?
odd.
The security
Yes, could you forward this? Yes.
Yes,
to our email?
of course, absolutely.
Okay, that'd be amazing.
I
This is
do
something
not.
that will
I
thoroughly
I would. I want to
Yes.
express that I do not wish her to be punished for this, as she Emilia is not damaged. You were not shot, right?
No.
footage didn't
We
show
But
you.
still,
You were not
we
shot.
the
still want to
potential for
point
injury
out
was there,
that
and such reprimand is required for such a thing.
We should.
and we
prefer her
also want to
be
stress
informed
that
that is
Nirvana
not
handled
behavior.
the situation very diplomatically by not punishing her on the spot, which would have been our good right, as we want to point out. And
Now, that
yeah.
was very kind of you.
Thank you. And don't worry, we take care of our own and deal with our own. You're good. You're making quite odd noises that you possessed.
Oh, don't worry about her. She does those noises.
Well, sure. But this is very troubling news, and I appreciated that you brought it to our attention. I apologize that my employee seemed to cause you great distress.
Well,
We're...
I'm happy that we're on the same page in this, and we hope you will take care of the matter internally.
We will. Before you go, does the security footage also contain audio? Do we hear her speak at all?
Yes,
She's just
the
not.
security footage does contain audio. She said, and I quote, "You have permission to shoot her." Before the synthetic pointed a gun.
I do feel like that was I'm not defending her when I say this. I do potentially feel like she was saying it as a joke and V was about to do it literally, but...
I mean, yeah, she has literally no
That is-
control over V.
That's why
I
that's
think
why
that is
I
very
came
out of
to the
character for
conclusion
her,
that I'd
though.
understood.
Yeah.
That's why I came to the conclusion as well.
I do feel like it was just a bad
Dark
judgment. Yes, a dark joke to a rather wild card of a synthetic who is basically a killing machine, and I think that's what it is. We will at least talk to her. I appreciate you didn't seek vengeance immediately. Is there anything else?
I would say that's pretty much it. Other than that, we can only state that we as
Thank you for
Nirvana
your
are
time.
looking forward for future cooperations.
Thank you for yours.
Of course,
We appreciate working with you.
Of course. We want to make sure that our connection with you is the strongest and that we can all be on friendly terms without having one-off incidents ruin
Agreed.
anything.
Oh, while we have you here, though, I would like to mention a little situation. Well, not really situation, but a thing that's been happening with the Undercity as of late. As you guys most likely do business there with the medical vet there and such. Dolores has been aiding the Undercity in making pretty much kind of like a community hub of themselves with their sanctum, where their community talks together and keeps each other informed, and it's a lot of bonding and working together. I've been trying to get our corporation, as well as other corporations like Solaris, the Union, Atlantis at this point, to kind of respect that as like a means of communication with the Undercity, as they're trying to work with us and we're trying to work with them. I just wanted to mention that to you, because in the
You
future I might
mentioned
bring more information about that.
you
as
mentioned
it's structured.
our business in the clinic. Is by any chance Dr. Constantine, Alice Constantine, the responsible for that?
I don't know. I think it's Dr. Rowan and Shaska. Those
Oh,
are the two that
okay.
run
We
the
will-
stuff down there.
We will
From my knowledge.
forward that then, and I do not see any reason for us to disrespect that corporate activity of you guys down there.
Whenever it gets more, I guess, thought out and like figured out, all the stuff gets on paper and things start rolling in that direction, I'll make sure to let you guys know more about it. So when you go to the Undercity or need to interact with the Undercity, it's less scary or jarring, because as you know, in like the past, bad things happen. There's a lot of bad corp mentality with YAR and such. So we're trying to help revamp that so it's easier for corporations that need to go to the Undercity. For you guys, if there's like a pandemic down there, we need them to be okay with you guys entering the place and not bothering you. So you guys can do their jobs and make sure that people are okay. And this is one way that we're trying to facilitate it. I'm just letting the
Oh.
corporations I talk to know that it is getting there.
I can get
Okay.
that. If
Well,
unless there's anything else that we need to discuss.
No, I think that was it.
I just wanted
Fantastic.
to
Then I
say
can
thank
escort
you
you
for the
lovely
hard
ladies
work.
out.
Show them out.
Oh, sorry,
I'm
you're
a
not
man.
I apologize. I know.
It's quite alright. It's quite alright.
I can
I get it all the time.
I can empathize with having beautiful features and being a man.
Thank you.
Because you're so handsome. No man could possibly.
Can I, out of curiosity, just pure curiosity,
I don't want to have the scenes there.
what did Alice spice you with exactly? I hate to be rude about it, but I know that you didn't have an arm and now you do.
Well, we, as Talaris, the company, managed to acquire piece of a skeleton of a long dead ancient dragon-type creature, and considering my strange lineage, I was quite compatible.
Interesting.
A dragon?
In
Wishes
fact,
to speak
yes,
with Miss
in
Ellie at the gate.
fact, I do intend to see
I must
her
go.
later,
You'll
not
have a
today, but
wonderful
later in the
Um,
future,
Sally is on the way to you.
for more augmentation.
With this dragon DNA to
Yes,
emphasize.
it gets. Yes, it was consumed upon use, so we had to get more.
You have more?
I do, and I'm unwilling to part with it if that's what you're about to ask.
Oh
It's
no
very dear to me.
I'm more asking of the source, more so for albeit
I mean,
a personal project.
Theoretically,
I
reproduction
believe we
of
got
the
last source. Even if we
Very
didn't
little
get,
left.
even if we didn't get the last of the source, it's in a place where only few can enter without being killed.
well,
Not by me or by anyone else, but
if
by
you-
the denizens that live there.
if you still have a sample, though, we might be able to work together to properly reproduce that sample
Cultivate.
through stem cell cultivation. So, if you would be
I'll
willing
think
to look into
about it.
that,
Pardon, not that I don't trust any of you, but this is a very, very, very valuable resource, and I would hate to have it go to waste.
we are perfectly
Honestly,
aware of that.
Understandable.
Fantastic. I'm glad we can come to an agreement. But I can perhaps keep in touch with my decision if I am to part with any piece that I have left.
I see. Thank you.
Of course.
Well, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Here's where you have to see us at the front door. You can...
There's a dragon. You heard of dragons before?
I remember a few years back during one of my expeditions, I found a cave full of cave paintings of dragons. That was personally pretty impressive.
Goodbye. Do you understand what we could do with the dragon?
Mm-hmm.
You understand what we could do with that DNA?
Yeah. I mean, with our
We could cultivate the dragon.
possibilities,
There's dragon
yes.
DNA here. We could genetically modify a dragon. We can make a dragon.
Mm-hmm. I remember a while ago,
Just letting you know that Mr. Reed is here to pick me
Oh.
up, and I'll be returning in about an hour-ish. If anything comes up, you have my cell phone number to get into contact with me. I'll see you all soon and love you all bunches.
all right, have fun
luck.
and good luck.
Love you.
Um,
Oh wait, the
Hmm?
the
Yeah.
woman wanted to talk to me. The elder woman.
Grandma? Oh god.
Also, we're stuck at the door.
Shit.
This is a conundrum. This is a conundrum. So I suppose we're just gonna sit here for a little bit.
Yeah.
We can bunk. We can bunk right here. You want to pick up a Roto cube after this?
Sure. Oh, hey. Hello! Sir, are you working here?
Come out.
Yeah, we were kind of locked in. Could you let us out again? Mr. Cornelius had another meeting, so he didn't bring us all the way down to the gate. And no, thank you, sir.
Thank you,
can
thank
go out
you.
then.
Thank you so much.
Imprisoned at Talaris.
Dragon. I want a dragon.
I mean, that would be pretty cool.
We can have a dragon. I want a dragon.
Should we bio-augment it, though?
Could you imagine it?
I mean, if we could,
bio-augment
if we could get 2 DNA samples, we could actually start breeding dragons.
Ah! You're right. I want a dragon. I want a dragon, Emilia. I want a dragon, Emilia.
Yeah.
I want one. I want a dragon. Could you imagine it?
Yeah.
We could have like a flappy boy.
Hmm?
Do you think they fly? Do you know what we don't even know.
I mean, there's so many different kinds. Hey, Alice.
Yeah.
Hi.
Did everything go alright?
Yep. We just came
Yeah,
out of a
right.
meeting.
Do you have any more of that DNA on sample, by the way? Like, personally?
I gave the rest back to Cornelius.
Fuck! Okay, alright.
I mean,
Up.
we have its whole makeup. We can just reproduce it.
You think so?
It's not like we already have it in our system. Like,
So we could reproduce it.
We would just need
And
a
you
shit
want to come to the
ton.
lab with me really quick?
sure.
I have a serious discussion. Very serious discussion.
Okay.
I think I've had a brain blast. I want it.
You to do that, I would say I'm gonna go and prepare the Icarus briefing.
Oh, right. Icarus. Amelia?
Yeah? What's up?
Did you get everything sorted?
In here? Yep.
Every,
They're taking care of it.
Okay. Thanks.
We're going to be sending them the
In
security
one way or
footage
another.
And,
Okay.
Alright, let's get back to Nirvana.
Yep.
Yeah, sure.
This is so cool. I'm sorry. I had a little dream last night. Right. And I was like, is that a dinosaur that we spliced that man with? And then I found out today. A dragon of all things.
Hello, good sir. I'm gonna take care of you. What's up?
Hi.
How can we help?
I'm here for Dr. Loon. Are they
Um,
in?
She is currently on a very important appointment.
On break today. Yes.
Yep. She will be
okay.
back in approximately an hour.
Okay. So I might be back then. Thank you. I appreciate it. Have a fine rest of your day, ma'am.
You too, sir. Oh, Lord. That dude. Well, at least Sally is gonna have her fun with him. Stream health looks good. Hey, Christopher.
Hello, ma'am.
Are you currently busy or something, or
Oh, not at all. No.
because I might need a helping hand. Oop. Didn't mean to pull that out. These magnet
yes, I'd love to.
holsters, they are. Would you follow me then?
Yes, but quite troublesome. Okay. So what is it you need my assistance?
Would you mind carrying that crate for me? Be careful, it's a little heavy.
Ah. Okay.
And then follow me.
Okay.
To Quixote. Oh, hello there. Good day. Is Mr. Craver still in the meeting?
I believe he is.
Did he by any chance inform you guys about the test run on Project Icarus?
No.
Okay.
Feel free to inform us in his stead.
Well, Mr. Craver and I, we had a talk yesterday. Nirvana is currently developing a mobile compact first aid system called Icarus. And Mr. Craver told me that your forces might be interested in running it as the first test batch and giving us feedback on it. Because Nirvana currently does not really have the capacities to do in-field tests ourselves.
I see, I'm sure he's right about that. But
this is a medical injector project, Icarus. Well, can we talk about that inside?
My mission's heading out
Sure.
to the wasteland in roughly 10 minutes. I'm trying to get somebody from Kyoto on board, but if that's not applicable and nobody's able to come down with me on the mission after,
Right.
So
I reckon, considering, I understand, I'm sure there's ways we could proceed from here on out, but assuming that Craver himself went out of the way to arrange this with you, certainly he'd much prefer to be around for the demonstration itself.
well, the thing is that our plan was to not force a demonstration, but instead have it tested in field by you guys, because well, a combat med kit doesn't really help us too much. If there's no actual combat situation around, we need the scenario to be as realistic as possible to give us the proper data about how it behaves in field.
I see. Understood. Right, so.
Essentially,
You wish to leave this with us?
no, our goal is simply to give your combat employees a briefing on how to properly operate it and leave you a sample here. So the next time you go out there, you can bring it with and you can test it for us.
I see. Is this something you wish to wait for Craver for, or can we proceed as we are? I'll leave that up to you.
It doesn't really matter to
You
me.
have a rather busy agenda.
I am part of R&D.
Oh.
Sure.
I mean, if you don't mind. Oh, the magnet holster is broken again. Wherever you wanna go.
I'll go in this way.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? So, how exactly is this thing operated then?
The operation itself is relatively easy. If you have an open wound, you stick the front inside it. Alternatively, we also give it a needle, so you can also put it into the flesh surrounding it if you do not want to open the wound itself more. And once the needle is at a point where Icarus can be activated, you simply pull the trigger and it will inject a medical gel. This gel has multiple functions. On one hand, it will temporarily conceal the wound, so to prevent blood loss, loss of organs, or whatever might happen with a bullet wound, for example. The second thing it does is it administers a local anesthetic to keep the soldier on their legs, and a light stim to do the same thing. Additionally, it has antibacterial and antiviral functionality in the gel to prevent infections of the wound. And the gel essentially temporarily seals off the wound and can afterwards, once proper medical treatment can be administered, be removed with a chemical that we have in the box to properly treat the wound.
I see. How long would it take for you to, treat said wounds? I understand you're at
that depends on the wounds.
This seems much more like a... I see, this seems much more
It's
like
an emergency bandage.
Field patch, it would be gotcha, emergency bandage. It's to keep things from deteriorating, let yourself finish the mission, and then get proper medical treatment.
Exactly.
When available.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
I'm curious because I have been over at Nirvana a few times, post-missions and whatnot. Seems a lot of the tech in medical supplies over there is quite good at patching up holes, depending on the hole, of course. Normally, bullet wounds and the like that should take weeks, if not months, to heal naturally. You can have patched up within hours at the most, or at the least. Very interesting. So I suppose it's a supply of them right there?
Yeah. And in the box we basically have some additional cartridges for it, so you can refill the gun. The gun is currently one of our few prototypes that we have ourselves. Maybe a few additional informations.
Can you do me a favor? Inside out on the front lawn, if you go inside the shrine out there, there's a couple of drinks. The Atlantis ones. Go get one for me. There. Thank you.
Yeah, essentially a few rim informations. The injector is currently calibrated so it injects a boost or a vial within approximately 2 seconds. After that, depending on the size of the wound, it takes between 5 and 15 seconds to harden out the gel. And then the soldier is usually ready to keep fighting within 20 seconds, which, especially speed-wise, definitely outperforms patching them up with conventional ways.
So, you wish for us to field test this tech, and upon successful, say, tests, as it would be, what is the next step forward from there?
Essentially, once you use it in fields, we would like you to, afterwards, once the operation is done, bring the affected soldier to us so we can properly evaluate the effects and possible long-term effects. Other than that, we would like to have a combat report of the wound that got treated with it, so what inflicted the wound.
And then once the tech is approved and is confirmed to be working, what's the next step then?
The next step would be
partnership between Nirvana and Quixote, or?
We will bring this out as a general market technology, but I'm pretty sure part of our deal with you guys for our corporate cooperation would be handing these out to you to heavily discounted prices, basically just for the material price without the profit margin.
Very nice. So the idea is to field test it. That's the next step.
Yep.
I see.
Okay, that works too. Injection administered. That is very kind of you, sir. The anesthetic should kick in pretty much right now.
This is the part where I shouldn't do that. Okay, he feels a bit... And the anesthetics... The anesthetics... I do feel a bit dizzy. I'm not sure if that's from the shot of it.
Okay.
I'll try...
Note to myself, dial in the anesthetic a little more.
It's... Oh, yeah. It's a lot of anesthetic in there. I can't feel my leg, like, at all.
Okay.
I feel like I need to focus a lot more on actually walking.
Okay.
Like I said, it's like when your leg falls asleep and you're trying to walk on it. It's like I can walk on it. Not bleeding anymore, at least. It's a heat-based round, so it went right through. There's nothing to extract, but yeah, I can't feel a fucking thing. So I guess that works, but no, I need to focus more on actually walking. Because I can't actually feel my leg there, than actually, trying to focus on the fight. Unless that's like a trained state, perhaps.
Yeah, we definitely have to deal to dial that in then properly.
Dial in the anesthetics. Go ahead and give it an observe, see if it's like, this yield gel function has done what it's supposed to.
Yeah, it definitely looks like it's covered it up properly. Would you mind quickly coming over to the Nirvana clinic with us so we can have a proper look with our full equipment?
Yeah, that's the idea.
Okay.
Tell Craver he owes me a bonus paycheck.
Will do. You can have this for now. We have more of that.
Right.
Yeah. There is additional cartridges in the box, so I think there should be 5 or 6 applications in there.
Hard to... See, now, I don't know if it's because of the leg, or if it's because of the anesthetic, but it's hard to... It's hard to move faster than this. It's hard to run.
Okay.
If they focus so much on, and there's the Nirvana trigger.
Okay.
Atlantis drinks. Atlantis. Does Nirvana make drinks?
No.
Drinks.
Nope.
You can always just give me some of that shit you use for eye surgery.
Alright, head obscurity meeting's over, I'm heading back to base.
Doesn't mean Nirvana isn't chock full of goodies that'll give you a good buzz.
Yeah, come in here. Our shuttle is already standing by to Nirvana.
Right, okay. That was a mixture of the anesthetic and the Atlantis drink. I mean, I doubt they would clash all that much.
Yeah. Over here in the clinic. We're gonna have a look at you in the clinic.
That's right. That's what it is. That's what it is.
Yeah. The lab currently does not have the full medical equipment, so we can as well do it in here.
Of course. I mean, it's far from something such as a gut wound, but much rather, figure it out here as much as we could. At least it does seal the wounds and stops the bleeding. as I don't know if I hit an artery or not.
Okay, sir. Please have a seat.
You know, I don't believe many would recommend it, but,
I mean, better the leg than the chest.
I mean, this is true, this is true.
Alright. Okay.
I'll just take a seat over here.
Yep. That seems to be looking good. The gel properly bounds with the tissue. Isn't it off?
At least the gun works well.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, that actually all looks good. Let me quickly grab that from here. Okay, I'm basically gonna inject two things now. The first thing here is the agent to dissolve the gel. So this agent here, which is our regenerative, can properly get to the wound. So this might sting for a second. Well, it's the anesthetic, you won't feel it. And the regenerative. Okay. This looks good so far. The gel dissolves completely. Oh, and don't mind the smoke. It's just the chemical reaction to dissolve the gel. It turns into a gas, so it doesn't get into the way.
I was admittedly concerned there for a bit, so thank you. But I assume this isn't. I assume it's not bad if it gets in the bloodstream.
Oh no, it isn't. It isn't. It's literally just water vapor.
Got it.
Okay, this should be healing up rather quickly.
Something. What is that going on with your eyes?
What?
I did just notice that. They're different. Never get a close enough look, but certainly, but you've got to, it's different. Is that for your doctor stuff? See different things. Scan me bags.
Yeah, I have a few minor gimmicks.
Minor gimmicks that you do what?
Mainly to operate this little fella here.
Oh.
This is back. Yeah, a little camera drone.
So it's not like scan or see things, right?
Well, for that I also have my medical scanner.
I see, got him. Alright. Shame.
But, yeah. Okay. And the healing looks good so far. I'm gonna bandage it, and then
anyone who wants to be filled in on the head of security meeting and potentially talk to Kyoto afterwards.
Be pretty much good to go. If you feel pain, feel free to grab some painkillers at the kiosk outside. Other than that, once again,
We'll grab some other way.
thank you for assisting us with our research, and I will definitely make sure that Mr. Craver gives you a bonus, Mr.
Jesus Christ, I'm sorry, I keep having audio things going on, mate. It's not my seat's acting up today, it's far too warm, and it's like, the audio glitches keep going off.
Yeah.
Ghost reverse.
Okay, Mr. Ghost. Okay. I will forward that.
Well,
Yep, the feet are good.
Good with your hands, Doctor.
Well then, I would say you're pretty much ready to go again.
Say that again.
You're pretty much ready to go again.
Fantastic, thank you. What was your name again?
Dr. Röntgen, Emilia Röntgen.
Röntgen. Röntgen?
Just Emilia. Just Emilia.
Emilia. Oh yeah, it's a good name. Good to meet you. Thanks for patching me up, and
It was a pleasure to meet you, Sir Ghost.
I reckon these will do quite well, yes. Catch you around. Hi. How long you tend to stay up here?
I'm sorry, what?
Do you tend to remain up here?
I'm sorry, it's my headache today is weird.
I understand. Let me rephrase then. Where do you typically go if you look to have a drink or so?
I usually do not really drink.
You don't?
Nope.
Is that a conscious decision?
It is. It is. I prefer to be at full mental capacity all the time.
Oh, I can respect that. I mean, a matter of my work, it's not entirely frowned upon to want to forget about things every now and then.
Yeah. Understandable.
Well, maybe not forget about things, more like stop caring, relax, etc. So what do you do to kill time, pray tell, if you're not busy working on your medicines?
I sometimes film videos with my drone. It's an old hobby of mine and a former job. I used to be a science tuber. I usually do videos about all kinds of educational stuff.
I see. Hello.
Right. Ghost, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Mr. Ghost here was so friendly and tested out Icarus as our first test subject.
Yes.
Oh. How'd that go?
It looked pretty good. Yeah.
Speaking of anesthetics, you said I can get painkillers out here for kids.
Yep. Just ask the bot.
Yeah, they're about 2,000 credits.
For him, it's for free. It's after.
Has he signed up with insurance?
Yeah.
Cool.
No, not with insurance, but because it's after effect of
payment. Got it.
Yeah, not just that, but yeah.
Yeah, we just had a very constructive meeting.
Okay.
You okay? Are you gesturing at me, or are you? Okay, cool.
I think he's just scratching his head.
Just scratching his ears. They must get itchy there. They're very long.
It is pretty itchy. I'm sorry. The hair gets a little scrunched, and it's painful. So.
Yeah.
I understand. Happens quite a bit. Something about the fumes up here, I think. Maybe. Not Nirvana in particular, because actually, what is that? I've seen the people, but I've never actually.
That is actually a fog of pheromones that gets dispersed. It's nothing really complicated. It just is there to ease your mind. Yeah. It's
okay, so not like aphrodisiac or something, right?
No. Its sole purpose is to calm down patients that are either waiting here or to calm down relatives of patients that are currently undergoing surgery. That kind of stuff. Because the last thing we need is an hysterical wife or hysterical husband running around here while their partner is under the knife. So yeah.
You okay?
No. We'll see you around then sometime soon, Emilia.
Excuse me?
So I'll see you around sometime soon then.
Yep.
It was Alicia, right?
Emilia.
Emilia, close enough.
Yep.
Close. Listen, in my line of work, we never usually, typically speaking, the names of those, that's one behind it, typically speaking, the names of those I remember are the ones who I forget, So.
Yeah. Well, have a good day, sir. If you have any after effects, feel weird or anything, feel free to let us know. We will take care of you immediately.
Right on our way. We were just
Understood. Glad to have this collaboration between the corps.
Yeah.
He,
Nice to meet you, Emilia. We're heading to Kyoto now to have that multi-corp meeting since we're kind of working together these days.
well, we just came from there. Mr. Ghost is from Kyoto, so I already went through that Icarus thing with him and their head of R&D.
Good. That's very good, because he can report back to his head of security, say it all went well, that's perfect, but yeah, we're having like a proper meeting with armor and everything, so...
Okay.
Let's do it. Wow. Going now, because Alice seems to be leaving, okay.
Alice isn't coming with, I guess.
Okay.
I think it's wise for me not to go.
Yeah.
I'm just.
Well,
I'm
see you
just
later.
gonna take it.
Okay.
I'm gonna fuck out early. If you need
All right.
me on my cell, I'll come back and
Okay. Did the stuff go good?
Oh yeah, it's that meeting.
The stuff?
Yeah, we'll head off.
Yep.
Talk about things. Just don't want to keep Graver waiting any longer, let's at least show up.
Yeah, did Emma already inform you about the talk they had earlier?
No. Can it wait until after this?
It will probably be brought up in this, so...
Alright, well that's fine then.
Yeah.
Nirvana, pleasure
Yeah,
to see you all here.
First of all...
We've been expecting you.
Yeah, I am aware of that. The other two just talk. First of all, I want to point out what wonderful person Mr. Ghost is. He voluntarily participated in our first case study to Icarus, so yeah.
Good to hear. Right, well, let's get this meeting underway. If you want to head up to the main boardroom, the rest co-workers are up there.
All right.
Follow me, you lot.
It's Atlas.
Nice to meet you again, Atlas. Did those medical supplies
Hello,
work?
Atlas.
I've not collected them yet.
Oh, okay, well.
Oh,
Come by whenever.
speaking of collecting things, the man from Mars, the giant frog man from Mars,
Oh yeah.
was looking for organs.
Yep, I ordered some for him. I need to get them out of the cold storage later.
I see.
Mr. Phil will be over shortly, I suppose.
Okay. Thanks for waiting, we just had to gather everybody.
Doesn't have his time.
Did any of you two hear of Sally and Reed? Or did they not?
I assume she's still on a date.
Ah, okay. Doesn't seem to go too bad then.
Sorry about that. Just needed to do a nice little stretch.
It's fine.
Mr. David, is it? Head of security for Nirvana?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we formally met yet. Pleasure to meet you.
Oh, we've met once, but it was brief. Nice to meet you too.
I'm supposing you've already debriefed your corporation and everything that has transpired during that head of security meeting?
I started doing, but unfortunately I didn't have time to finish and Emilia wasn't there, so I could give a quick overview for everyone if anyone else
Do it
needs it.
now. While we wait for
Right. long story short, I'm sure you're all aware there's a large alien life form heading towards the planet. About a fifth of it has broken off and is heading towards the planet right now, and it's going to be here significantly sooner than the rest. We've learned from the arena that this thing adapts very quickly. We hit it with fire, we hit it with ice, we hit it with magic. It didn't like any of them, but it rapidly started learning. It got more resistant to those things as soon as it was hit, so it then also started sending out radio signals, attempting to inform the rest of itself to adapt to those things. Fortunately, we had a guy jamming the radio, and he intercepted its radio signals, so we know what kind of frequencies it currently uses to communicate, although that could change, of course. It might even be able to communicate telepathically, apparently, so that's great. Point is, we're going to be launching a multi-corp assault on this thing. So Niti's going to be providing combat ships to start blasting out of the sky as it approaches, but we are going to need a team of as many people as we can get to fight the thing with basic weaponry, things that we don't care if it adapts a little bit to, because we want to save our biggest guns for firing essentially a magical nuke, apparently, at the mothership, the big part that's going to be here in a considerably longer time than this advanced force. That was the gist of everything, right? Don't think I missed anything.
Pretty much all it. Mars and Talaris and their massive fucking bomb. Zaniti and us with our ships. Cryotech, all that jazz.
There was one thing, Armor. All of the corporations will have to agree for Saniti to be able to bring in more ships. Simply because it's a security concern if Saniti have that many warships in one area, but so you'll have to let Saniti know that you approve that before they can. Every corporate head will need to.
Understood.
Assuming that's okay by you.
Oh, that is gratefully okay.
I assume once all this is over, they'll send half of their fleet home again, so we don't have to worry about them pointing guns at us from orbit.
Yeah, right.
We're missing two, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. Yeah. I presume your other two doctors are preoccupied.
Sally is currently with Mr. Reed on the date, and Alice is, well...
Alice is taking a mental health day today. That's just it. Yeah, you know, sometimes we need those.
Good. Hopefully they'll be ready for tomorrow.
Hmm.
Which one of you is the combat medic?
That's me.
You're
David.
coming. Alright.
Okay.
Solves that then?
I don't do well with magic, but Talaris said they weren't going to use any magic on this mission, so I should be able to go.
Are you in the building at this moment? There's someone outside who'd like to see you.
Speak with Mr. Jeremiah. He's not coming.
Yeah, doesn't it eat magic?
Emma, who did he call for?
Apparently.
It was unclear. It seemed to absorb some kinds of magic, but other kinds of magic were affected, so it's up in the air, that one.
I think he is, Lord Croak.
Alright, cool. Anything we should,
Oh, are you asking for Emilia?
Anything we should prep for you two then?
Yes.
I see. We are currently in a meeting. Please ask him to, come back in a moment. We will,
You're a researcher.
Actually, let him know that I will deliver the wares to him.
You want Alice in a combat situation against an alien?
Something wrong with that?
I don't know if it's my place to say, but I can't imagine she's going to be particularly effective unless she's kept at a great distance from any combat that's going on.
Can you elaborate?
I don't want to be more specific than that with respect to her, but I think you should talk about it with her directly, because I can't see that
we
working
don't
out.
have a lot of time, so either...
Yeah.
I can actually agree.
Or we can just go grab someone from the row instead.
I would actually agree. I would agree upon the fact that Alice is not proper for combat situations, as she is a geneticist, not a combat medic. David is actually more...
I would actually align myself with the opinions of Nirvana in this case. Far too many times have I been involved in what should have been military operations. I had far too many, well, scientists and curious eyes poking around when we should have been focused on completing and eradicating the objective, or capturing it. Problem was, we ended up doing and spending far too much time babysitting and worrying about Others' safety is supposed to be your own.
To be clear, that's not what I'm worried about. It's a specific problem Alice has with being around combat. So I think she'd be fine if that wasn't a problem, but I can't see...
Oh.
I just can't see that working out.
Do you have another
I'm sure you know what I mean.
then?
Not on me.
Unfortunately, we don't have a geneticist. However, in private, I will be able to discuss with you the situation at hand. Mostly because I do not wish to divulge Alice's private information without her, in a full room without her consent.
Do you want to just go and explain that to... Sorry, I don't know your name.
Philip.
Would you mind?
Do you want to just go do that in private real quick, just so we don't throw Alice's private information out? I'm sure she won't mind you knowing that it's this important.
Right. So you can't spare a researcher to help us up there, can you?
She'd be great, but I'm worried it would just cause more problems than it would solve.
Right. What is it?
There's a wastefinder that I'm familiar with that was researching something along the same lines. Perhaps he could be useful.
What's their name?
Name was not updated with chassis. It is unknown.
You know what they look like?
Affirmative.
You and Ghost will go find this person. Bring them up here. Right now.
Affirmative.
As for you, old Nirvana, there's another thing I want to discuss with you.
There's actually a thing that we wanted to bring up to you as well regarding the situation around Alice. She found the tracker and apparently removed it. We are currently trying to figure out where, when, and how. But, well, she didn't possess the intellect to not let us know about it. Instead, she apparently was very furious and...
We'll discuss this in private, Doc. Don't worry.
Okay.
That explains a lot.
As for your medical test with the new... whatever you called it.
This person. I got a few allies in low places.
We'll discuss it later, don't worry. But as for this medical... you were testing it. I heard Mr. Ghost was a good field subject for this, was it not?
Yep, he was. He gave us some very valuable information about the effects of the anesthetic, as well as about the way how our medical gel bonds with his organic tissue. So, yeah. Overall, we gained a lot of data from it, and we are definitely able to dial that in more.
You are aware we only have about, what, a day or two till everything hits the fan, essentially.
We should have it ready to go tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yep.
And I would expect that you all would be supplying it to not just our corporations, but others as well.
That is the case.
We were planning on selling it to you guys and Mars on a larger scale, so it's not quite so expensive per use, but it's also available to anyone who wants to buy it privately, because not all the corporations will need that many.
This is a, they can explain it better than me.
Yeah, it's effectively a one-use injectable. If you get hit in an artery or something, you can inject it. It'll stop you from bleeding out until you can get to medical treatment, so you'll have a better chance of surviving. Yes, literally.
Essentially, yes.
It's not going to save your life by itself, but it can keep you alive until you can be saved.
We have the test dosage in the lab.
Yep.
It is one use only.
I gave them a few more cartridges from the box.
Excellent.
For future feed testing.
As for our cryotech and the other projects we're working on, R&D, how's that all going along?
Sure, maybe tomorrow. Yeah.
Very well.
It's just a mass
That is
production,
done.
Be able to make one gun.
Fantastic. Well, if we are able to mass produce those cryo grenades, please ensure that we are distributing those to Nirvana first, then the rest.
Thanks.
As per the security contract. Well, I talked to some of my security team members. I understand that some of your doctors are not exactly military trained. Don't exactly know how to wield a gun properly. I had offered my team, when the day started, to train you all up on some general combat. If you are so willing to take.
I would actually very much so enjoy that sort of thing. I do need to learn how to use a gun.
Miss Lockett? When this meeting is over, please take the head of Nirvana to the lab, showcase weapons, teach them how to use it, teach them the fundamentals.
You can do it, Amma.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm doing this now.
Free of charge.
I guess
Side
free.
with the big hole in it. Can't miss it.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Besides that, though, I believe that is all, unless you have any other further statements or questions, Nirvana.
Not as I know.
We will speak about that other topic privately.
Alright, I will bring you guys up to date on that.
Thank you. Alright, nice to meet you all.
Alright then.
Alright, time to shoot guns, shoot the shit.
You have a spacesuit, right?
Yeah, I do. To be clear, this mission is probably going to be happening tomorrow, right?
Bingo, bongo.
Tomorrow or the day after.
Doc,
We
if
don't
you
know.
will.
We're gonna go as soon as it shows up.
Fair enough, we'll be ready. Thank you.
You ready to shoot the
I'll
shit?
be ready. You
Guns,
say you're up to
shooting.
date on the fact that Alice isn't going to be suitable for that, though.
After you.
Thank you.
I might have... Yeah, we might make it work out. You would be useful for figuring that out. That's how I would deal.
Take a seat.
Alright.
So, she removed her tracker.
That is correct.
So, you're telling me the punishment that we dished out to her is now null and void?
That is in fact also correct.
Apparently our doctor has decided to do her punishment.
One that I requested? Oh.
Yes.
Okay, what does that entail?
Essentially tomorrow in the morning she was very furious about the fact that she got a tracker on her. She removed it and was well, I don't know if it's a very dumb move or a very genius move that I just don't understand, but she also came to us and told us about it. And yeah, we are currently trying to figure out where the procedure for that happened, because removing a tracker like that should require quite a complicated surgery. So yeah, we're currently trying to figure out where it happened and how it happened. Oh.
You were called and said while we were discussing her punishment that we should leave her alone until this whole situation is dealt with, correct?
Do whatever you please as soon as she gets back from space. But unless you know another person with her exact qualifications, then got a bit of a problem here, so.
You have until the time this doctor comes back from whatever the hell she's doing, and this whole thing's blown over with all the alien shit, to find out how she did it, and dish her out another punishment, or I will walk through your doors with my men and do what needs to be done. This is the last straw.
Alright. We will do our best to figure out how she did it, and well, to be completely honest, the facility where we assume she did the procedure has been on our radar for quite a while, and this might be a good chance to properly crack down on them.
You find it, let us know, and we'll aid you in whatever the hell you want to do with it.
Alright. This goddamn holster.
That is all, Doc. I will let you back to what you need to do.
All right.
Pleasure as always speaking.
One moment.
Sure.
Said you already know where this was performed?
We have an assumption. We are still waiting for the readout on the tracker data, though, to confirm, because if we know one thing, then, well, the tracker currently is still active, and according to herself, she's carrying it on herself at the moment. But it definitely went from her digestive system into her pocket, and it's quite a complicated medical procedure. We know a facility that she was in contact with in the past. The question is just if this facility is the facility in question. But reading out the tracker data, well, the tracker will have to have been in the place where it got removed. So somewhere on the tracing path, the facility will lie, and wherever the path leads us, we will find the facility.
Fair enough. Oh, that's that though.
Oh, one more thing, Phil. I'll speak about this with you in private. You're free to go, Doc. Of
course.
Actually, I also had a question for him really quick. The person you asked me about the other day, did he show up again by any chance?
Saw him just as we were leaving for the meeting. Why?
Okay. Good. It's good to know that he's still up and running.
Indeed.
Thank you for your time, and I wish you a wonderful day. I will forward the information to the rest of the people over at Nirvana that know what's going on.
Very well. Take care, Doc.
If you're going to act on that information, I'd wait a couple days.
It's my coworker.
Excuse me, sir, would you mind letting me out?
Of course.
Thank you very much.
Hey, Emilia, how'd that go?
Are you,
Talk about it back at Nirvana.
Yeah.
Thanks, rubber guy.
I would prefer that. So.
Shall we?
Yep.
Let's get a shuttle. I need a new gun. I gave Armor mine for target practice.
Oh.
I figured he should use the KRT one. You'd think these guys would all use KRT one. Strangely, that lady who he's training with was using a Mars pistol, which seems a bit
Interesting.
It's not a great advert, is it?
Do you want to go into the offices or the clinic?
Into the lab would be fine, yeah.
Okay.
No one's gonna bother us there. How you feeling, by the way? You were pretty banged up yesterday.
It's getting better. The meds work, and yeah, according to the scans, it will probably take me 1 or 2 more days, and I'll be back up running.
Good stuff. Hey, Chris.
Hey, Chris.
Hello, you two.
Okay.
Yep, everything good with you two?
Guy, just give it a little shoot with your old shooty gun. That'll sort it right out.
Okay. Alright.
Wouldn't worry about it. Nothing too dangerous. Just potential end of the world and all that. Have fun.
Okay then.
Moving on.
So, long story short, Craver is pissed. Let's go down here and sit down.
Yeah, I like this little room.
Yeah.
I might just sit on the table if that's all good.
Just cat things. Long story short, Craver is extremely mad, as it seems, about her removing the tracker because she essentially undid the punishment that she got for her misbehavior. And that does not look good. He essentially issued us a deadline. He said, up until the point where that alien bit is taken care of, we will need her. If we didn't figure anything out again and until then, and either put another tracker into her or punished her otherwise, then how did he put it? He and his men will walk in through the front door and take care of the problem themselves.
Okay, that's not good.
Yeah. So the question is what to do now.
I was going to have a talk to her today about respecting Alma's authority, not causing any more diplomatic incidents, but yeah, I guess now I know why she was so pissed all day.
I mean, really nobody would have noticed if she didn't go to Alma, but like that she essentially forced us to act on it. And I talked to Alma about it earlier. Yeah. If it comes out that we knew about her removing the tracker and we wouldn't have told Quixote, that would have been an even bigger incident.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess we should probably have foreseen that she'd get scanned at some point working in a medical facility. I just didn't think it'd be that fast. We have to ask Alma what to do about it then.
I told Quixote that we will. Yep. I told Quixote that we are going to use the tracker data that we have to pin down that facility, and I mean I have an assumption that it's gonna lead back once more to the wonderful clinic in the row.
Seems to be where she likes to hang out.
Mm-hmm. And from what I've heard, the doctors would be capable enough to perform a procedure like that. God, why is she so complicated?
She is a problem child. But we do need her. We need her for that alien stuff. She's the best geneticist we've got on the planet right now, as far as I'm aware. Shipping someone in from off-world would be a pain, so if we can find a way to deal with the Quixote situation, and I am going to impress upon her, first chance I get, to just not talk to anyone as much as physically possible. She was good in the meeting, she just
gave the info she had and then she left early, so I appreciated that, but... I'm gonna keep a close eye on her to make sure
and
nothing like this
other
happens
question
again
is,
if we do manage to solve it.
The other question is, what are we going to do if we get our hands on her first?
As in before Quixote do?
Mm-hmm.
You mean how we're going to punish her so that Quixote are satisfied? We can't make that decision. We've got to talk to Alma about that. I'm not going behind his back.
I mean, I'm not planning on going behind his back. I was just thinking about gathering ideas and possibilities. Yeah. In the end, it's always his choice. I will have to make the final call on this, and all we can do is give him as many options to pick from as possible.
I'm not head of HR. This is kind of new to me. First thing that comes to mind is not letting her go to the row, because that's what she likes doing. That will get a message across. Banishing her to the road doesn't work because that's where she wants to be. She's made that quite clear. She leaves as soon as she's done with her jobs for the morning.
apparently she doesn't like trackers. They were happy with a tracker on her. If we can convince her to wear a tracker, that'd be fine. Somehow I doubt she'll go for that, but that would work for me.
Yeah.
So we 100% know where she is. I don't.
The question
Like,
is
she's
just
going
if
to the road.
we conceal it up here, we know it's a punishment for her. But the question is if Quixote will see that as a punishment as well.
What, keeping her in the upper city?
Mm-hmm.
We'd have to explain it to them that
Yeah.
we're basically taking away her toys. But yeah,
We could give her lab arrest.
because I mean I'm. Give her what?
Lab arrest.
Lab arrest. Keep her in the lab for the whole day. That'd be ream.
Or at least van arrest. That would also eliminate the chance of her causing more political incidents.
For a whole day. Wow. Yeah.
Because the
That would be a
issue that I see with keeping her up here is that that she will just start fucking up stuff. I mean, you said it yourself. She's like a child, and you know how children can get when you take the toys away. They will just start breaking as much as they can break, and
I had a cheeky idea, which would be banish her from the upper city to the row. She doesn't care, but Quixote might see that as a punishment. But
yeah. I mean,
I think she's
in the
learned a
end,
lesson, frankly, from how bad the fallout from assaulting him has been.
I don't think she did. Otherwise, she would have not fucked with the tracker.
Yeah. She didn't know what it was. She didn't know it was us who gave it her. If I found a tracker in me and no one had informed me, I'd be a bit upset, to be fair.
True.
She has been on good behaviour since she was told off for doing that, in my opinion. She hasn't caused any more incidents. She has been Alice. She's not screwed anything up since then. So, as far as I'm concerned, if she doesn't do it again, great. Continue being excellent geneticist, please. We've got an alien to deal with. Ugh. I don't know if Quixote would believe that sending her to Row is a punishment or not. And I don't really
For a moment,
feel like
the entirety of the upper city is rattled as a orbital cannon is fired from Sonidi's HQ and destroys the Golden Lance.
Oof. Holy shit.
Nice.
I
never have to go back there again. Oh, I love railguns. That was epic.
I mean, yeah, we had a pretty good view from here.
Thanks, Anidi. Well, that's one part of the alien dealt with. I'm just trying to think if anything else came up in that meeting that could be relevant to you now, but we've got a minute and I can't think of anything.
Okay.
That was the broad scope.
Alice! Why?
I don't want to deal with Alice right now.
The other issue that I see with banishing her to the row is that, well, maybe Sally could fix that, but, she is in possession of, highest grade Nirvana knowledge, and if we permanently, send her into a slum, there's a very good chance that that knowledge will sooner or later fall into the wrong hands.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking of permanent, I was thinking like a day, maybe two.
I don't know if Quixote would see that as a fitting punishment, though.
Yeah, agreed. I don't see her as a recruitment risk. Like, obviously, if someone grabs her and asks her questions, that's a whole different thing. But she lives up here. She has enough money. She's altruistic, but she's not stupid. She knows if things get out in the row, it's gonna be her. Well, she's
I would
in the brain, not in the heart. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. The question is just if an emotional decision would make her spill Nevada information.
Yeah.
Because that's sadly scenario that I can definitely see happening.
We still need to talk to the union. We were going to follow up on that. Mars.
True.
Speaking of people who are involved.
I actually need to run a delivery to Mars. What about you? Already go to the union? I will meet you there if you didn't
Yeah, I'll
get
get
the
there.
information.
Yeah,
Already,
I'll
so-
get to the union, and whichever of us is done first can radio the other.
Alright.
And we need to find Arna and ask him about all of that,
Mhm.
because I can't make a decision. Holy crap.
Yep.
Alright, see you soon.
Yep.
Maybe you got another gun.
Okay, let's see. Freeze-dried livers out of the cold storage. I'm totally not selling human organs to an alien that wants to eat them. Doop-de-doop-de-doop-de-doo, doop-de-doop-de-doo.
So Navy really jumped the gun on this one, didn't they?
Let's go.
The thing is, they were told to call it off. I don't think it was Suniti.
Golden Lance by the skin of their teeth, but one person
Suniti called it off.
fell and
I didn't know that outfit yet.
What?
I didn't know that outfit yet.
This is Lou.
Oh.
This is my break outfit.
Ah, I see. And there's my customer.
I'm going to the wasteland. I got.
Oh, hello, Emilia. I'm
Bye-bye.
awaiting my livers. I have to go
Yes.
to you understand?
I just need to go to the prop room to grab them. One crate. Hello.
Ah. Good to see you. What's
I have a delivery for
why on the assistant?
Lord Croak. Is he in at the moment?
Oh,
Or?
he should. Yeah, he should be arriving soon.
Okay, I will just wait by the gate then.
Okay. Did you guys happen to feel an earthquake?
Yeah, we saw it out of the window. So neat, the orbital struck something. I don't know what exactly, but I assume it's the Golden Lance ship thing they were talking about in the
I
other
see.
meeting.
Very well. Okay. Thanks.
So, nothing to be concerned about.
Good to hear.
That's a little bit creepy.
Good afternoon, Emilia.
Oh.
happen to have caught you at the right time.
Lord Croak, yeah, indeed. I have a delivery for you, sir.
I see.
We
Is
have,
this what was discussed?
Yes. It is 5 livers in total.
Fantastic.
I recently rehydrated them just a few minutes ago. They're cooled, so they stay fresh.
This is beautiful. Thank you, Emilia.
Are the
You will
wares to
find
your
the
liking,
transaction
sir?
pending. It is a pleasure dealing business with you. I may have to request your services again soon.
That is perfectly fine. Just let us know a day in ahead so we can order them.
Understood. I will be seeing you again shortly. I need to investigate Saniti at once.
Alright.
Make sure these make their way to my office undamaged, or it will be your head.
Oh, it's...
They're saying that's not a real
camouflage
Okay. Let's go to the Nirvana Living Complex.
I've been in the other city. I'm actually heading to the wasteland to rendezvous with some team.
Oh yeah, you wanna figure
Oh,
out
you
what's
too, huh?
going on down there? Yeah.
Great. I hope the map doesn't get slammed. Oh well.
The wastelands are currently at 38 people, so it should be safe to get in.
Get in while you can. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright.
What? The airstrike? The orbital strike was greenlit by a meeting of the corporate heads last episode, so...
What? Well, yes, but the thing is, during the head of security meeting that we were just in 30 minutes ago, it was called off until further notice.
Interesting.
Yes, and yeah, because there was a mission going on there to gather resources from the Golden Land so we can use it towards the weapon.
Well, not my cup of tea. I'm just doing medical RPA and nobody's getting hurt. The only patient we had today shot himself in the leg.
Oh, then you'll most likely get a lot more patients if they came out of a rebel.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna head back to Nirvana. I just did an outfit change.
Good luck.
Bing! Finally some more comfy clothing. David, I ran my errand. What's the status on your end?
You can meet me here. There's no one here yet.
Alright, I'm on the way then.
And
to the Union.
Hi, what are you wearing?
I just switched my clothes. My other uniform was
Fair enough.
smelling like liver.
Oh, yeah. Weird. Should we wait by the front door? Just
Yeah, sure.
a bit, see if anyone turns up. Yeah, nice cardigan. Yeah, no one here. I rang the doorbell, but there's only like 2 union reps at any one time, so I imagine they're all meeting people. What can you do?
So I guess that was the airstrike on the Golden Lands then that they were talking about yesterday.
I'm into that. Orbital strike, I think.
Yeah.
So you need to have the good spaceship.
Yeah. It's actually the second time I experienced that. The first time I was able to watch them glassing more or less a whole planet from an orbital platform. It looked pretty damn impressive.
Wow. Yeah, that must have been something. Did the planet spit in their coffee or something? What happened?
Apparently it was about to break apart due to seismic activity, and they just were like, well, before this whole thing collapses on itself and then ends up being a giant asteroid field that blocks our routes, we glass it and melt the surface together again for a few hundred years.
That works. Cool.
Yeah, it was not inhabited as far as I know. Just was a giant PR firework. Quite literally.
That would be unfortunate.
It doesn't look like anyone is coming.
No, it doesn't. I was wondering if we could, we should probably give Mars the finished product and go through the prototype phase with Kyoto exclusively, since we have the deal going on.
Yep. I would say so too.
And then we can work with Mars. Hopefully they'll pay us a pretty hefty sum to have constant supply of Icarus for them, for any missions they might need to go on.
Yeah.
Also, if we can get the thing to attach to people's hips, that would be
yeah.
useful. I'll talk to R&D about that tomorrow.
Nobody here.
I think Arma's gone on his break to the Undercity or wherever it is he goes.
I see.
We'll have to talk to him later.
Actually,
him on the transport lane.
Sally should be done with her date relatively soon as well.
Ooh, exciting. Do you know where they went?
No clue.
Oh. Okay.
Considering that nobody is here, let's head back to Nirvana.
Sure thing. Sure, we'll get a shuttle. Your lungs are sore.
Oh yeah, right. The shuttle.
Yeah, we have these. That's how helpful.
Yeah. Oh, and apparently our friend Mr. Krause is still amongst the living. He apparently showed up this morning at Kyoto. So
showed up
yeah.
where? Oh.
Actually,
any updates on
speaking
him?
of that,
he was not working for us and not working for Kyoto and not really working for anyone.
I'll brief you inside. I'm sorry, I'm not very fast today. It's
That's okay.
I'm still a little short of breath sometimes.
Yeah, understandable. You had your lungs pretty badly burned. So what was the specifics of the anesthetic problem with Icarus? Was it just
yeah, it's was a little too much. Let me pull the chair here so we can sit down at the table. Essentially, as it seemed, he wasn't able to function at full performance anymore because his leg went numb.
Okay, fair enough.
Which is a thing that needs fine-tuning.
Yeah.
Yep,
So,
that's understandable.
yeah.
I thought that the stimulants would be enough to counteract that, but if your leg's completely numb, then can't really
Yeah.
work on it. That makes sense.
Yep. Yeah, other than that, it seemed to work fine. The sealing itself worked pretty well. And, yeah.
How did you test it?
He basically just pulled out a gun and shot himself in the leg.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's pretty metal. Cool.
Yeah, he just got a drink and then was like, you know what, bang.
What an interesting guy.
Yeah.
Remind me not to piss him off. Okay, well, good test. I assumed we were just gonna kind of inject him and see if it stopped blood flow, but that'll do it.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, the
Okay, so
anesthetic and the
tweak, and
stims
then
need a
we
little
should-
tweaking, and, yeah.
Yeah, ready to go for Operation Shoot a Bunch of Aliens. Like, considering how many stimulants are in the thing, it's best people only use them once a day. If you use any more, you're going to run into problems. So we need to make that absolutely clear for anyone who is using it, just so that's everyone's on the same page. And they are also very expensive, so I don't know how many it would be sensible to bring on a large mission either. I'll need to figure out the logistics of that before tomorrow, and I'll do that.
Yeah, actually, about that mission, we should probably also make sure that we set up a quarantine down here, a quarantine zone, that we can bring you guys in to make sure that you don't carry anything in.
Yeah, that's sensible. Alice,
We can probably clear Shuttle Bay for that.
It's unclear if this, like, at the present moment, as far as I can glean from Alice's research and the fact that no one else has brought it up, I don't think it is any direct threat to anyone chemically or biologically or whatever. It's purely just murdered people with sharp tentacles so far.
Yeah, we still have to make sure that it doesn't settle inside anyone. So
exactly.
For everyone on the crew, full quarantine measures, and yeah.
Yeah. And I wouldn't be surprised if this thing evolved some sort of organic infecting method, so
yeah,
that would definitely be good to think about. In the meantime, I was going to think about countermeasures that we could actually come up with as Nirvana, because the more things that we can fire at this thing, the more unique things that it doesn't know about, the better. So my first plan was come up with some sort of disease that could, over a moderate amount of time, wipe it off the face of the planet, but it'll essentially just be its own vaccine very quickly, so that's not really a good solution. Anything that we use needs to be very fast acting, and I'm having trouble thinking of anything off the top of my head other than acid, which isn't very...
I mean, the thing with the idea of the disease is it's in its very base not a bad idea, but we would probably have to develop something that does not only kill it off, but it will also have to prevent it from evolving and from spreading. So, yeah.
Yeah, and without a live sample, I don't think we can realistically do that. Alice has about a 10-day-old scan of its DNA from the Golden Lance's first mission on file, but the Golden Lance, the stuff in the Golden Lance has been dormant for years, and the stuff coming in from space is going to be so many miles more evolved than that. Especially once
that's the one thing, and the other thing is to properly develop a bioagent that effectively combats it. We would need live samples.
Yeah, and we killed the live sample because it was gonna break out and kill everyone. So fair enough. It's not really. It's not really feasible, which is a shame. What else have we got? We can't... I don't think there's anything we can really do, not on a clinical level, because, I mean, we could make dart guns that could potentially damage the thing, but we might as well just use real guns at that point. I'm drawing a blank here. I mean, we've got freeze grenades from Kyoto, they're working on those. Solaris and Mars have the old super magic bomb nuke going on that will be a very effective single-use strategy against the large thing, assuming it doesn't also incinerate the planet. Deal with that when we get to it. I don't really trust magic, but there you go. They seem to know what they're doing in that regard. Or at least they like to act like they know what they're doing. Spooky. And I'm gonna have to go and potentially shoot it in the face tomorrow with a whole group of ragtag people, so I'll be bringing a couple of licorice shots with me.
I will wish you the best of luck on that mission.
Thank you. I'll be bringing back with a sniper rifle as usual.
I mean, we should also have these very fancy, fully automatic guns in our storage. It's just a few, but I think a mission like that should justify the usage of them.
True. It might be worth it. It depends what kind of environment we're fighting in. If there's any long-range opportunities, I'd rather bring a sniper rifle because most people don't, and it can be quite useful. But yeah, if it's going to be corridors or whatever, then assault
I mean,
rifle
it's a spaceship, right?
I don't know exactly where we're going to be fighting it. The plan is to blast it out of the sky with Saniti weapons, so it might be we have to end up going to wherever it lands and dealing with it locally.
Then a sniper rifle might actually be pretty helpful.
Exactly. It was useful in the Golden Lance as well. I could just hold down an entire corridor myself. I don't have to spend as much time aiming with that thing. And yeah, I'd rather stay at the back anyway, because if I go down, then everyone goes down. Or everyone stays down, rather. I didn't have any complaints about staying at the back when I was the person patching everyone up.
Yeah, so next thing on my agenda, Alice's tracker.
Yes.
Should we try tracing down where it leads?
Is it still broadcasting?
I want to figure out where exactly she got rid of it.
Fair point. Yeah, that worked.
So my plan essentially was to go through the recording and track it down, basically check the path that she took for possible institutions where it could have been removed, because removal would have needed surgery, and that's nothing that you just do in a car seat or something.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, that would be good. We could. How do you want to do that? Should we leave that process again?
Hi, is anyone on channel right now?
Do you want, or should I?
Yes, how can we help? Hello, this is David.
Hi, is anyone using the lab currently? Because I have our to-be spokesperson, is what you called them, here, ready for their arm.
Yeah, sure. Bring them up. We'll meet you there if you like. Lab's empty.
Okay. Thank you.
Maybe we should go to talk to her directly and just see what her relation with the union is.
Yep. Sounds like a plan. Spokesperson.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if she's legit, it could be a good thing.
Anyone could assist me medically in the clinic would be greatly appreciated right now. Someone's having a heart attack and I need to help treat them. Alright, bring them over here.
Hi, how can I help you
They
two?
went into the clinic already.
I know.
We were with,
I'm with Alice.
Yeah, Dr. Constantine, yeah, do you two already want to come in, or?
She has to wait on this side of the gate, probably while she resolves whatever just happened with.
Okay.
Sure.
You know what?
Hortu's having a heart attack? Something like that?
Alice, you brought 2 guests, right? The 2 standing in front of the gate?
Yes, those are the guests.
Okay, I'm
Well,
gonna bring them
that's
into the
just
lab already,
Rosalind's girlfriend.
just so they're not standing around like they don't belong here. Okay, come in, please. You too.
Alright.
Thank you.
Well, maybe to quickly introduce myself. My name is Dr. Röntgen. I am working here in the... I'm sorry. I just took meds earlier, my tongue is a little bit numb. I'm working here in the Department of Public Relations, so I think we will probably hear more from each other. So, yeah.
Probably.
More than likely, yes.
1 second.
This is, can I need a word with Amma? I need
Medical
to...
personnel.
Amma is...
Inside the clinic to get some people looked at.
Amma is currently not here. Okay, shit. You already go into the clinic.
Are they in
2
the
doctors
city?
are already
No.
inside. I don't know, Amma is on break. So, yeah, there's already personnel in the clinic.
I don't need medical attention.
Alice, David, I sent you another person. Apparently some injured. Amma is currently not here. I can let him know that you wanted to talk to him if you leave your name.
Let him know Hawkins Sawyer would like to have our meeting in the row as soon as possible and to head down there.
Hawkins Sawyer wants to meet in the room. Alright, I will inform him. What a stressful day. I'm sorry, guys. We're horribly understaffed at the moment. Anyways, follow me.
Does this have anything to do with that heavy shaking that was felt a while ago? That suddenly everyone seems to be injured?
Injured? I have absolutely no clue how that's
I don't know, it's just suddenly a bunch
connected.
of people swarming for the clinic.
I mean, we saw that Soniti apparently launched an orbital strike or something, but I don't know the target, and yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, if a light beam comes from the sky, it's usually Soniti. Come in.
They have that kind of technology.
Yeah, they're...
When their main shtick is the transports and the warp gates.
Yeah. Let's actually see. We have couches down here.
Couch would be lovely.
Yeah. You too? Feel free to have a seat.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. So... You are Marceline, and I didn't catch your name?
Yes.
My name is, Maya.
Okay,
She asked me to be with her, I guess.
Marceline and Maya.
Just general comfort reasons.
It's cool. I mean, we always appreciate it if partners, for example, come up, especially to stuff like the new arm, if I remember correctly. That stuff always brings certain risk with it, and it's always a calming feeling to have a partner at your side. So, yeah.
Definitely. Putting my mind a bit at ease, at least.
Yeah. So, do you guys mind asking what you guys usually do?
I mean, I'm a prosthetics expert. All I do is make and repair them.
Interesting.
Been doing it for years.
I do private investigation for those who want to, I suppose, individual work for hire.
Interesting, very interesting. And do you guys mind me asking if you worked with any of the corps before, or is this your first time working with us and embracing the bureaucratic
Sorry, could
storm.
you, say that again?
Did you guys ever work with corporates before, or is this the first time? Because if it is, I have to warn you, you will have to do a lot of paperwork.
I have a bit of a working contract right now at the union, so indirectly, yes, but not really.
I used to, because I mean it's able to be found through a background check. Used to work for Mars.
I think I read about that. Yeah. Oh, in regards to that, don't worry, we ran the check and you're okay. So, yeah, otherwise you wouldn't be sitting here.
Right. Work with Mars, I'm with the Union right now.
Okay.
They have a better opportunity to allow me to help people more. Mars really wouldn't have let me.
Yeah, they usually shoot the arms off instead of putting prosthetics on.
Exactly. With the Union, I get to continue doing my job and do it happily.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, I'm very sorry for the waiting time. It's just... As you can see, we're horribly understaffed. Our boss is wherever, and, yeah.
Sounds about right. It's usually general busy upper city life.
Yeah, actually, Sally should have been back half an hour ago as well. Yeah, one of my co-workers, Dr. Loon, is currently on a date, so everybody here is a little excited about that. She met him through work, and then they just started liking each other, I suppose, and today is the first date.
You don't mind me asking, met through work, you don't mind me asking who that person might have been? Would have been
I can sadly not disclose that information. I'm sorry.
It's just general curiosity, because someone had just poked their head in and it looked like someone who could have been potentially...
What?
Point of interest for them.
Someone?
Dark, it was the one with slightly darker skin, cat ears.
Oh, David. That's David. He's a cat. Not a wolf. You know, that's David. David's our chief of security. He, just does his job, I guess.
Gotcha.
He poked his head in briefly, so...
Yeah. I
mean...
mean...
ran as soon as you were talking about that, so suddenly I was like...
Yeah, that's David. You know, I'm sorry that we're a little tighter on the security at the moment because, we recently had multiple smaller security incidents, so...
Sorry
Hey,
to
David.
interrupt, but there's a guy from the union who wants to talk to you. Since you're not being operated on right now, you could go and do that beforehand if you like. Alice is busy anyway. I'll go see if I can free her up.
Probably Koi.
Blonde hair, small eyes.
Probably Koi.
Koi.
Probably.
Unless though.
Yeah.
I don't know what she'd be doing up here.
Does Alice need help in the clinic, or...?
She might do, just 1 second.
Okay,
Wait.
I checked her.
Outside, he said that they've hired her as a prosthetic specialist.
Yep,
so
she confirmed that.
Nothing too crazy. Cool, good to know.
Okay, David, you take care of entertaining the two. I'll help Alice. Oh, there's Alice. There's Alice.
Koi was looking for me, but let's do this instead. Koi,
I'll let him know that you're busy.
We're gonna take care of the clinic. You have this here.
Everything's taken care of at the clinic, I thought.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. We'll keep an eye out.
Okay.
You go ahead, do your thing.
Cleared up thing.
You can see how it works.
you for coming to Nirvana. We do know what we're doing.
Okay. And your medicine.
If there's anything I can get you, I could get you some
did-
sleeping pills or something if you just want to go straight out.
Just sure,
Sorry, go on.
that works fine.
Yep.
Anything
Did
at this point.
Did Dr. Constantine tell you what type of medicine to get? If it were,
No.
I'm assuming it's pain.
Did she tell him to get medicine? Because then it's usually already in the system, and the bot will automatically dispense the right thing.
Oh, okay.
Then we should be fine.
Right, yes.
Let's go.
Okay.
Here you are. Don't run up without your drip.
Yep,
Your corporation will cover the fees as usual. There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Have a great day.
You too. Cool.
One day
Thanks a
you're
lot
not.
today. Good stuff.
Yay! You did already more than I did.
Well, I just happened to be there. Anyone can use a crash cart.
True. Well.
So yeah, Marcelina checks out from my perspective.
Yep. Can confirm that.
Doing prosthetics for the union.
Yep. She and her girlfriend apparently works for the union. Yeah, my brain today. I'm sorry. Her girlfriend apparently works
you've
for
had a
the
bad
union as well as a private investigator.
No, fancy.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully she'll be coming out with a whole new arm in a couple of minutes. That'll be very exciting.
Oh shit! I remember what I forgot. I wanted to take some recordings of that.
Oh yeah, come out. Just don't live stream it in case something goes wrong.
You know, I won't. Don't worry.
Since we don't have a guard, I'll wait out here just in case someone
All
else
right.
turns up. It's been busy all of a sudden.
Let us know on the radio if something happens.
The absent phantom pain in the hand forever clenched vanishes. It's just gone. No longer feel that kind of agony.
How does it feel? Did it happen already? Is it? Can I turn around now?
Oh dear.
Yeah, no.
You lost the rest of your limbs, however, they are gone.
Your legs are gone.
Fuck.
Alice! She was here for a transplant, not for an amputation.
Alright, rolling for amputation. Nat 1. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Like that. You sure? Because that was a real nat 1. We can keep it if you want. Just use your prosthetic for the remainder of the episode to say it's your real arm. It'll be awesome.
Yep.
We'll sort it out.
Rolling the pass out.
Fucking
Rolling
God damn it.
Perfect timing to walk in. We just completed her procedure.
Yes, that's why I'm actually here.
That arm looks suspiciously mechanical.
Nah, don't worry about it. For me, it looks pretty alive. Just want to take some pictures. Okay, considering that I'm needed, would you be up for some photo shoots later on, just for our public relations stuff?
That's fine.
All right.
Great, nice arm.
But
Emilia, emergency.
yeah, I'm on it. What's up, David? David? David?
Yeah, so get over here.
David?
Alice should be here shortly. There she is. She's our alien expert.
What's up?
You don't hurt yourself.
How can we help?
Apparently everything that... Wait, give me 5 seconds, Alice is here. Right, apparently everything that was discussed in the head of security meeting, somehow the alien heard, so we're gonna go scan the room and see if there's anything in there, because what the fuck?
Oh.
I'm going to slice it in half at this rate. I'm done.
Please do.
Okay. I have my scanner. I'm sorry, I'm not very fast. So where exactly was it?
Meeting room.
Okay.
Right over here. I don't know, should we quarantine this area?
Yeah, possibly. First of all, can you do me a favor?
In or out, or?
Yeah, no one in or out, and do me a favor, reach out to everybody who was in that meeting. That's
every corporation.
Yes. And let them know that there is a possible contamination, and that they should also all, under minimalization of contacts, of personal contacts, get to the clinic. Alice, I need you at the clinic. Set up. Why?
If there's anything out, it's out. We just...
Fuck.
I got some scanners, let's go scan things.
Okay. I got my mobile scanner unit too. Let's go in.
Cool. Full of aliens, please don't full of aliens. Fuck me. Right.
Okay. Let's...
Right now. Hey.
What?
It just got worse.
What?
There is a massive dreadnought ship above the wasteland right now. Unmarked. Not owned by us or any other corporation from the looks of it. Could be owned by another corporation, but it's a third party nonetheless.
Oh, shit.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
And given its location, this... Oh no. Is this a repeat of the Mars situation?
Can we scan this room before we do anything else?
Ernest? Would you mind filling us in?
This is really bad. So, Alien before used radio to get into the Mars landing bay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
An entire car filled with it just sat on the landed there, and then set off a like a corporate level emergency alert. Either this is some third party coming to take a look and like because they're curious, or this is the alien break-off that
It's
they
a
were talking
dreadnought. I can guarantee you that there's no non-corporate party that has a dreadnought class ship laying around.
Okay, so that means it's likely from that satellite then, correct?
Mm-hmm.
It's the alien.
Maybe. Could be. I'm gonna scan this room now. I'm gonna just
Okay, David, you take care of this. Alice.
We should get down to the wasteland.
Yeah, we need a field investigation party. I just don't know if it's a good idea to just roll up there with everyone.
Should we get Quixote?
Yeah.
Yeah, where the hell's everyone? There were people outside. Why not here? Hello. We are scanning this room
Alice,
for aliens that apparently have broadcast everything we said in here.
you figure out what we need done there. I'm gonna go to Quixote and organize an emergency party to investigate.
We were told
Okay.
by,
Keep that communication to me.
All right.
So, Quixote is apparently already dealing with another alien threat.
Joy?
Which one now?
I'm talking to Rap about it. He's on my radio. You deal with that stuff.
We are already on
I need to
it.
go get an update from Quixote.
I need to go to Quixote too.
I'm going to Quixote.
Come with me if
So
you want,
Quixote
sir.
then.
Let's take the shuttle. It's faster.
I'm going, I guess.
I'm sorry. Get us in.
Okay, anyone concerned with Nirvana, I need you guys to know that anything in the Union Tower is compromised and will be
or what?
I don't.
This thing is on a Union ship and satellite. It will know everything related to Union. It knows I'm saying this right now.
Affirmative.
Yes, we are. We need help.
We will
Do
switch
not
over
talk about this
to
thing anywhere near the Union.
Yes.
we will.
You fine. Fuck this. Get us in. This is sensitive information. What?
Letting you guys know that I'm quite early today. I have some dealings to do with Mr. Reed. I hope you all are able to be safe. And
Just
please
good
be
news.
careful.
Union is probably compromised.
Okay, have fun.
Can we keep him out of it for the sake of security?
The bigger bot.
Hi.
He's on a. We make sure he's on a
David, get all
private
of our
network.
equipment out
so
of
there's
there,
no
and
direct
also
access.
Emilia, what's your
Okay.
current location?
I am currently at Quixote with the Union guy, trying to prevent damage.
Where exactly?
Quixote office.
I didn't quite catch that. Can you repeat that?
Inside the Quixote offices. I have both Rhapsodia and the blonde dude with me.
Okay, is it alright if I go there? Is it alright if I pop in there? I
don't know.
have a bit more crucial information about this.
Craver is not here apparently. So it should be fine.
We need to lock that building down, scan it, and figure out if there's anything in there.
And
Alright.
hi, I'm here as Nirvana. We also need a party apparently. Apparently there is a ship over the wastelands that probably is infested with it as well. We would like to at some point put together. No, apparently there's a dreadnought class directly hovering above it, from the information that I got, and we need to figure out if it's connected to it.
That doorbell might be Victor.
Alright. I'll go fucking. We need. You have the credentials. Unless you want to give me the credentials. Sure. No problem. Yeah.
It heard the meeting, it knew we were going.
And apparently,
Stuff up.
according to information I just got, it also compromised the Union communications network. So, for you guys, for the sake of all of us, only cooperation through other communication only through corporate networks.
Yep. I can say we do a feedback cleanse here at Quixote, but I'm not at any sort of position to disclose such information. But talk with my superiors. What's going on? Shit. It's rough. Sorry. Radios.
What's the current status of your superiors?
Currently, most of them are out right now. The only one that's higher ranking than me currently is here, is in a meeting that is quite urgent. So after that, I can go and look into everything at Union Tower myself. Not sure if you guys are already on top of that.
We are currently working on that.
Okay.
We do need a tech specialist there. We have the Nirvana there, but we don't have any tech specialists.
Yeah. Okay, then you should go there.
Trevor, we're in the offices.
Oh yeah, for you too?
Craver's on his way.
From what we know so far, your network is most likely compromised, so no communication through the Union network at the moment. If you want to run through something, run it through a corporate network.
Absolutely. Understood. As of this current moment, the entire Union network.
So, as far as I understand it,
Everything was heard.
Mhm.
Union communications are compromised.
Yep.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen.
We sent him Victor.
Can you call off your... Please let Victor through. Your...
I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
That is clear. I'll go fucking do it.
Oh, he's just wasting time. I apologize. So, any other information I should know? Should I be worried about our communication systems, our bots, anything like that?
As it looks at the
right
moment, you should be relatively safe. The only information that I got is that the Union network specifically is compromised. I would be careful with exposing your tech to it, though, just to make sure that you're not getting compromised as well.
Nirvana representative.
Yep.
We're officially adding us to the quarantine. We're going into the tower.
All right.
If we could get in contact with all heads that are possible, that would be...
That would be extremely good. If you made us a list of everyone who was there, who is probably infected, and get them to quarantine.
Every single head of security, and
I
they
know.
can tell you who they brought.
I know.
Hold on.
Well, to be completely honest,
phones are compromised at all. I have no idea.
the last information
All
I
we know
got,
is that there's
possibly.
something compromised in the
Honestly,
Union Tower.
guys, considering that the meeting was 2.5 hours ago, approximately, it is safe to assume that by this point everybody in the upper city is infected with it if it spreads from person to person. Everybody is potentially infected. That means a lockdown would essentially be around the complete upper city. I personally cannot initiate something like that on my own. I would need your guys' assistance for that.
I also have worse news for you.
Hmm?
He went to the wasteland. I went to the realm.
Shit.
I went to the wasteland as well.
Should we call out a full-on emergency for the city?
We need, at bare minimum, we need Nirvana to look at us right now, or as soon as possible.
Yeah, we will do that right after we're done here.
That discussion with Victor.
The question is, who is the person to call out the emergency status for the city?
My guess is Victor.
Victor.
Then get him to me, or get me to him. I don't care.
Go. No. Then you're going into Union Tower. You're now quarantined. Come with us.
I am anyways.
Let us out. Gina. You know what? Fuck it. I still have the credentials. You never took them back. Let's go.
Alice, David, whoever hears this, get me contact to Atlantis. We probably have to do an emergency broadcast. If this thing spread to the extent that it could have spread, we might have to put the whole city under quarantine and call out an emergency.
One moment.
I'm currently
Emilia,
in contact with
there
Union.
is no alien. The office was clean.
The office was clean? Okay, thank you.
The office was clean. Sorry.
The
Guys!
alien can patch into
Guys!
the union stuff.
I just got the news. I just got news. The office is apparently clean. Nobody fucking told me anything, though. So...
This is the place that we were. Not
Yes!
the office.
I know.
God.
This is also the place that we checked. Do not worry about that.
What is happening? Go.
Maybe. Yeah. Do you want?
There was, if you didn't know, there was a security meeting. At the beginning
Yes, I
of-
was
of
notified
the
about
day.
the meeting.
It's apparently heard everything that was talked about.
How?
And I don't know. That's what we need to find out.
I just got news. The meeting room is clean as well.
Who told you that it heard everything?
Suniti. I went down to the Golden
how
Lance.
does So Needy know?
I'm getting there. I went down to the Golden Lance to try to communicate with the thing. Right when we got in, we were hearing a countdown, and then we quickly turned around, and there was a bomb shot right down at it.
Right, they scheduled that yesterday. I saw the report go through.
We
blowing up
went.
the Golden Lance.
We went beforehand. Suniti said they were going to delay that until half an hour before the alarms.
Well, sounds like it wasn't delayed.
The alien sent the confirmation signals themselves and locked them out to cancel it.
Yes, can I have more information on the Dreadnought?
Wait.
Send it, Emilia.
The confirmation signals they would have been sent before.
I would like to know everything that you know about the Dreadnought. I'm currently with the highest union rep, and we're trying to figure out what to do.
Someone needs to talk to Suniti.
This doesn't sound like how business is done.
The ship above the wastelands.
We don't know for sure, but it could be the alien scouting party that we've been worried about. It could be controlled by the alien. That seems the most likely option.
So it is already there, ahead of schedule.
Then we need to talk to Alec and Blaine.
An unmarked dreadnought hovering above the wasteland.
Okay.
Every single file from our offices, they demanded it.
Since fucking when?
Since fucking now, the big robot with a gun told me to do it, and what am I going to do, say no to him?
Did you give it all to him?
He said that he was busy, and he said to bring it over at my earliest convenience. He's very trusting.
Well, then we can talk about that later. That's not an important issue, Victor.
Guys, there is actually another thing that hints towards it listening in on that meeting, because as far as I know, during the meeting it got debated to send a party out to the piece that separated from the big mass.
Yes, the Golden
tomorrow.
Lance.
No, there apparently is another piece coming.
The piece that's separated from the main mass.
And said piece is with a high likelihood already here. There have been sightings of a Dreadnought-class ship of unidentified origin above the wastelands.
Well, I didn't put it there. Don't look at me.
We need to talk to Suniti now.
I agree.
Then let's go talk to Suniti. Let's go.
All right, so we're not giving all of our files to Quixote. That's what we're not doing, even though they demanded it and threatened me with lethal force. That's what we're.
They're coming. They're just yelling at each other.
All right, so needy then.
Did anyone ever notice the typo on the board for the shuttle? They are lacking an I.
We need to iron this out now.
Oh, hey. What's going on?
Hi.
What's going on?
Quick question. Dreadnought ship above the wastelands.
Because I need to know what the fuck is going on.
Yours?
Okay, one at a time. One at a time.
Oh wait, I remember.
I cannot hear two people at the same
Let the
time.
governor talk because he's the governor.
And I don't know what the fuck is going on.
He's currently yelling at people. He's slightly the Dreadnought class ship above the wasteland. That's not yours by any chance.
Can you come here? I can barely hear what other people are yelling.
Apparently there has been sightings of an unidentified Dreadnought class above the wastelands. That's not your ship by any chance, is it?
No, you might join the conversation and understand what is going on in a moment. We're talking about it right now.
Okay. The second question, your orbital strike, did it happen as scheduled, or were there any irregularities?
We had this meeting
10 minutes ago. Come in.
Okay.
To tell it to stop. Okay,
So-
were those launch codes sent?
Are you talking which launch codes? There's the standby codes and then there's the fire. Which one are you asking about?
Did you turn the key? Did you hit the button?
Well, it's a two-step process. Launching weapons like that aren't just like, oh, turn key, it
Did you
suddenly
hit the
fires, otherwise
button?
it would have been fired yesterday. Yeah, Mr. B engaged,
The
put them on
button that you
standby.
can only hit with the clearance of every other current head. Did you hit that
Yes.
button?
It was on standby, yes. And every corp was notified, every corp was aware. We were, we were attending to fire at the end of the day.
And once you get that clearance, once that order goes up, the only way that order doesn't go off is if you get your galactic CEO to veto it.
We did.
I'm not the galactic CEO. I'm not the galactic CEO. I'm the.
We tried to send out every communication we could.
Okay,
No,
so
he's not a CEO.
what I'm learning from just my
Who's the
knowledge of
galactic
bureaucracy
CEO,
is
Sonny?
it looks like you gave the order with all the corporate heads'
Well, I didn't say it.
permission yesterday
All of the
to blow
corps
up the
did.
Golden
Yes.
Lance, and you hit
Yes.
the button, and then you realized that once you hit the button, you can't unhit the button, and now you're blaming the alien for it.
Sir, usually you can unhit a
No,
button.
we knew we had zero intention of not blowing it up. There may be a miscommunication here. We had every intention of destroying the lance. That was
Look,
completely
okay.
agreed upon. It was
The
blowing it
language
up
we're using
early.
here. It
People
was
are
supposed to
mad about.
happen later in the day.
The language
not
we're using is
when it happened.
Long story short, it happened too early and we don't know why.
They work for us. He
So
worked for
every
us.
corp agreed to destroying it. That's the only way to fire it. Every
I can
corp
confirm
did.
that. I can confirm that.
It happened.
Please
tell
Victor.
Confirm it.
Please tell Victor what you know.
What we know at the moment, there's two things. One, the opposite strike went off earlier than scheduled. That is a fact. How it happened, we don't know. We just know it is like that, and usually a maneuver like that is interruptible. Second thing we know, there is an unidentified Dreadnought-class spaceship hovering over the wastelands right now, which is most likely the broken-off piece of the main mass that was scheduled to arrive within the next days, so it's earlier here than anticipated. And
If it's
it's apparently, considering that the gentleman from Soniti here didn't hear about it beforehand, it somehow bypassed the relatively dense orbital defense grid, didn't it?
all the reports of this alien thing.
well,
if
we
it
didn't-
was
it's not our
coming
defense grid, but
here
yeah, that's Atlantis.
in a
We
ship,
just
it
got
wouldn't
notified about it.
be a normal vessel. It would be a giant undulating thing.
I have no idea.
And the only way to avoid like just any blockade, anything, will be like if this entity took over all the ships in the process, or had some kind of Teltech to cover a whole complete dreadnought, which I don't think that is plausible.
Look, I don't know how the fuck it got here, but it's here, okay? And nobody noticed it, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't have the defense grid, that's Atlantis. As for the popsicleizing the lance, that was completely intentional. It happened early. That's basically what happened. The reason people are upset.
Long story short, we have a big issue because if that's the biomass and that creeps over to Savior City, we have a big issue. So I would say it is the only smart move to call out a
The Dreadnought is more
city board.
scary right now
Yep.
than the popsicle in the desert.
Yep.
The popsicle in the desert is a popsicle in the desert. That's kind of the end of that story. It just happened
Yep.
early. The reason people were upset is because apparently, despite many warnings that we were going to popsicleize this thing, a team said, and I quote, "I don't care," and went out anyway and almost got turned into popsicles. So they're upset.
So they said, "I don't care." They went out anyway, almost got blown up because that's what was scheduled to happen, and now they're mad.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
It was early, is what
Because it happened
saying.
early. Because it happened early.
The big problem right now is the big spaceship where nobody knows where it came from, what's on it, and how it got where it got.
These things estimated aren't always 100% accurate. These are things that orbital alignment is a very complex science.
Exactly.
That, and another really big thing to note, I don't know if he told you, White Mask Guy, we warned him, God knows, at least 100 times in 4 meetings. This is a bad idea. Do not do this. You might get shot and die.
He said I don't care.
Okay, so Atlantis did a bad idea, and they're mad at you because they did a bad idea and almost got blown up for it. That sounds like
it sounds like. Also, I have this information as well. It was not even Atlantis. Their CEO told him personally, "Do not do it," and he disregarded that order and did it anyway. So,
please repeat. You were cut off in the beginning.
We can back up for a moment. Where the fuck does the alien come into any of this?
Where's your current location now?
I'm currently with the gentleman from Suniti and the Union, and we are trying to figure out what the heck is going on here, in front of the Suniti main gate.
Let me... Suniti, it's okay. I'll be there in a moment.
Yep.
How do we even know that they did?
I mean, I don't know how else the code would go out so fast. They were way early.
Something, correct?
What's going on?
I have been told the whole place is infected, then I've been told the place is not infected. Alice, what is in the Union building? Okay.
It's tapped into.
Well, I can tell you this much, and everyone here can attest. Every single system here at multiple corps can attest. We've all been compromised multiple times. So it's probably around somewhere.
Right, but every previous report of them being compromised leaves some kind of evidence. These files that have been tampered with.
Yeah, we'd have to look into it. So far, we just haven't had a chance to even investigate yet.
Then look at external access codes.
Seeing as there's more
look at external access codes.
We could take a look at your files as a third party. That is what the Union is for.
No, that this is gonna you're gonna need to go through every external tap-in of your location. This is the issue right now.
I'll go.
This thing is probably tapped into your network.
Guys,
how would it get so needy launch codes from the Union network? Those don't touch not since the war.
Well, it's tapped into your network. That's how it knows about everything else. It also probably knew about that plan to destroy the Golden Lance from that meeting in your boardroom, and saw that that ship was in position to blow the Golden Lance up, and did it anyways because we need
David, are you on frequency?
The plan was using a radio jammer to stop it from communicating.
We need a radio jammer
Yes, go ahead.
right now.
If you, however, can get a hold of Alma, send him my way, okay? I think I need him.
Which is why.
At the moment in front of Suniti.
We should look at their system, right?
Okay.
We should look at both your systems then.
Well, let's start with the one that we're outside the door of.
Guys, in the current situation, and I'm sorry to say that, but in the current situation, this debate doesn't lead anywhere. The current problem is that giant dreadnought hovering above the wasteland.
To have more actions than conversation. We already know what's going on.
Exactly. We know there's problem.
They're setting up a radio jammer. They're setting up a radio jammer in the wasteland currently.
Yep.
So they're setting up a radio jammer to cover this area of the dreadnought. So when we blow that thing up, it won't communicate to the satellite. I think that's a fair enough setup.
Okay.
Yeah. We should still get people to properly investigate it, and I think it is time to call out the emergency.
Emilia, Kyoto and Wodo are sending things down to the wasteland right now to start setting up a radio jammer that's off of this current network, using the infrastructure down there.
Yeah.
Because we're going to be setting that up to then cancel out what the dreadnought will be receiving and sending, so whenever we blow it up, it doesn't have that information. We can use that same tactic again.
Yeah. Mr. Myth, would it maybe be wise to start the evacuation? Considering that it's here, and considering that the small bit just popped up without any warning, it's likely that the big bit also just pops up.
Where's Alma?
I already had that in thought. I was just waiting to see what are the plans of the corporation, because if I ring the bell of evacuation without telling anybody, there's going to be a lot of panic. So my guess was to stop with other corporations and be sure before. I'm guessing Nirvana is on board with this, and we'll see about the other corporations.
Yeah, Amma is currently disappeared in his break. I don't know where he is. I cannot reach him. Actually, I have one more idea.
Can you let me in, Alex?
how I could reach him.
Yeah.
Just to know. We're gonna start the evacuation of the plane just in case. On the other side, the drones coming over here, ships are going over here. To save as many lives as possible.
Actually, I think you should.
Yeah.
Are we doing this now or are we doing this in the morning?
Considering that the first part of the biomass is here.
Take them in
I feel like this should be a morning thing.
Well,
The question is just...
we have to start the process now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, we have to send the things now so we can start tomorrow.
You know that I'll send off that broadcast whenever you're ready. That's all I can do.
Yeah. Mr. Smith, I don't know how much you've been informed about it.
And we need to do a mission to gather an asset. This is something that could, like right now.
Mr. Smith,
If I cannot get everyone,
I will
give the signal. We'll start moving things.
I don't know how much you have been informed about it, but there was a deal apparently is that we send our medical frigates with the evacuation convoy. I will get them to initiate that.
I was absolutely. I was notified about that.
All right. I will report back to you then as soon as possible.
This is news all I know, so don't worry about it. I know everything.
David?
One second. Yes?
First of all, what's your position and who are you with?
Kyoto and Kyoto people.
Alright. It seems like Suniti is starting to turn the gears of the evacuation plan. I think we should get our medical frigates too. So, yeah. We will inform them then.
Yeah, send them a signal to be ready.
Sir, how can I help you?
No need to help me. I'm just giving you guys a parking ticket. These vehicles have been illegally parked for the past 2 years.
Under whose jurisdiction?
Mars.
Have
a nice day.
Sir? Please stop there. Have you seen the signs around? David, I just had another incident. Some weird person came around and apparently wrote up parking tickets for our trucks in front of our main gate. Wasn't in our jurisdiction, so I'll just take the tickets off. And I might have shot him, but yeah.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna head over there because we're pretty much done here. Or not, 1 minute.
Emergency override code. Dr. Emilia Röntgen.
Hello, I'm here. How can I help you today?
Two things that I want to note. First of all, I shot the parking ticket guy.
You shot the parking ticket guy?
Yeah, I told him to stop and he didn't stop, so on Nirvana ground I am allowed to use force. And I might have hit him in the head.
Who does the parking ticket
An
guy
NPC, I don't know.
Okay, that could have ramifications. We'll see. Anyway, go ahead and continue.
I mean, he was handing out parking tickets on our ground, and on Nirvana soil, there's Nirvana laws.
It's his responsibility to maintain the state of parking in the upper city, and he got shot doing something he was supposed to do.
Second thing is Nirvana. Just to inform you, DMs, Nirvana is currently informing all the medical frigates around the planet to form up about Xavier City to assist Soniti with the evacuation. That is most likely going to be scheduled very, very soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think they're going to be able to do that.
Why not?
There's because there's active reports of a dreadnought-sized ship with no identification and no tags coming in.
We know that.
That's going to shoot down those craft.
Well, according to our information, it's hovering above the wastelands. So that's the information that we have been going off.
Which is right outside the city. It's right outside it.
Yeah, and the plan is that our ships basically meet. The thing is, the plan is that the Nirvana ships meet the Soniti ships in orbit, and then join the convoy to get through the jump gates.
That's fine. But if you're talking about hovering right above the city.
Oh yeah, no. That's that never was the plan.
Okay, we just sold
them. We just sold the medical aid during the flight.
Emilia, where you at?
So we're not going to probably see a resolution to the current situation in this episode because we got 40 minutes left. So because I do have drain damage and right now Cypher is muted. After the episode, if you could just send a DM Cypher's way and let him know that you told me, but this is what happened, that would be wonderful. That would help a lot.
And I'm getting radioed because everything is coming down on us. I'm in our meeting room, David.
Thank you.
I'm in the front plaza now, David. Oh, we must have passed each other in the elevators.
Yeah, awesome.
So, yeah, two things.
Holy shit.
Our fleet is currently gathering in orbit.
With Soniti?
I was talking to Soniti. Our ships are gathering in orbit above the city to join the Soniti convoy as quickly as possible due to the dreadnought being around. I did not want to risk them coming down here and possibly getting shut down. And the other thing is, I might have almost murdered a parking ticket guy.
Yeah, sure, that I'm honestly not caring very much right now, but good to know.
Yeah, I mean, he was running around. He was running around being like, hey, you got a ticket and you got a ticket. These vehicles have been wrongly parking here. And I was like, excuse me, this is our soil. We make the rules. So would you please stop for a second? And then he started running off, so I shot him.
Fair enough.
He was able to run off though, so... Oh no.
Oh, okay.
He's probably gonna die in some of the shuttles, but...
Armor's still not back.
That is not good. Do we have any clue where he is?
Nope.
Don't mind my stretches, by the way.
Leaving on a shuttle. I guess he's just taking some time off.
That's not good. Did you reach him on his phone?
If he's not dead, that'd be a problem. We had a plan. I like plans. Apparently the new plan, if you haven't heard, is Suniti gathered everyone, had a big meeting that apparently I wasn't invited to, or indeed Kyoto or Woto. And they decided roughly what we're going to do. They didn't exactly give us specifics, but I assume it's...
I mean, all that I knew is that Suniti is working on getting the evacuation going.
Yeah. Can we go to Suniti? You're not busy?
Sure.
I want to get filled in on this as much as possible.
To Santini.
We'll call you, which is all I got. Huh?
By the way, I found something funny. I'll show you in a second.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, short thing, if a guy shows up here again, giving out parking tickets or something, arrest him for me. Thank you.
You can't arrest him, shoot him.
Yep.
Okay. Again.
I can't honestly be fucked.
Armor!
What the fuck's happening?
So,
Shall I fill in?
Let's go into the clinic, just so we're not in the open.
Is it anything that really I can deal with, or is it
Yes.
just like something that you're just going to tell me and then I'm going to have to just sit there and be annoyed? No.
Just be over here. Right, okay, so then...
It wasn't Alice. I wanted to point that out. It wasn't Alice.
Right, okay, first thing we heard was that all of the data from the last week, all of the recordings, security cameras, everything that the Union has ever seen has been beamed into the incoming Union satellite, which, as it turns out, is what the alien is currently
Where does that information come from?
Alice.
Alice, okay.
Well, sorry, no, this specifically came from the Union. They said that they must be an alien bug in their office that beamed this out. We went and scanned it, it was completely clear.
Second thing, the Suniti airstrike on the Golden Lands happened earlier than planned. Suniti tried to abort it, they weren't able to because something overrode them. Third thing, Dreadnought ship above the wastelands.
Yeah. I heard
Suniti is
something
currently...
about an alien ship.
Yes! The Dreadnought class does not belong to any corporation in here, so yeah, it is safe to assume that that's the broken off piece, which came here earlier than anticipated, and apparently it bypassed all orbital defense systems.
Yeah, and the fact that it hacked
Well,
one of the orbital
fucking
cannons.
phenomenal. So what the fuck are we supposed to do? Just sit here and
Go to Suniti, go to Suniti, Amma. They need your signature under the evacuation order.
Yeah, let's all go there right now. I want to think on this as well.
You know what I did today? I found out that I was just a look-alike for someone else.
Okay.
Yeah. I thought I had going on. Rather than just sign signatures and give your blood and take our drugs. Anything other than just stand here and look stupid.
Oh, and I shot a guy handing out parking tickets.
Yeah,
I don't give a shit who's hanging out with the fuck parking tickets. I parked my car where it's supposed to go. If they're giving me a parking ticket, they're gonna get a gun in the face.
That's what I did.
I'm at my limit today. I don't care. Honestly, I'm just gonna sign this signature, get the fuck off this planet, and never deal with it again. I hope this fucking planet explodes.
Okay, well, my parents live here, so I'd like to get them off first.
Okay, get your parents off first, and then we can explode the planet.
We've mobilised the medical shuttles, so they're on the list if we do need to evacuate.
Is Alec in?
Hi.
Miss Elegant?
Nirvana. Hi, we're gonna sign the fucking thing. Let's get it over with.
Who are you here to meet with?
Alec. It's about the evacuation.
Alec is not here.
Is he currently doing his rounds? Okay, radio him.
Yes.
Let him know where he. Let us know where he is.
Oh, so he did not go to his apartment. Excellent.
Listen,
I guess if you are
Palmer's the
just
head of our
waiting.
corporation, and he's giving consent for
Right.
Tsuniti to bring more ships into orbit.
Okay, yeah, bring consent.
Is that
Consent,
a suited
Pog.
mannequin?
Just don't
You
question
know
it.
what? It probably is. And at this point,
Okay, you don't care? Good. Okay, come. Oh, did you just run off? I was gonna ask, just wait.
He's
You
back.
have my
here.
consent.
Okay.
I have my verbal consent.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got that on recording.
All right.
On your camera.
Let Alec know Nirvana signed.
Said. All right.
thanks, boss.
If he went around, then you know that evacuation protocols are now in effect.
Yeah, we know.
Tomorrow in the morning, there's going to be the mass announcement.
Mhm.
So, pack your bags. We're departing on the opposite side of the planet.
I'm
Okay.
not packing my bags. I've got aliens to shoot.
Well, you're brave.
No one asked if I was going to. I was told I was going, and I'm not going to argue.
David, maybe we should still, or you should at least let your parents know.
Oh yeah, they're going to be on the medical shuttles. That'll be fine.
Okay.
I'll let
I will
Mr.
call
D
them as
know,
soon as it's not an emergency.
And I'm going to assume that since I have Nirvana's permission, I can just put it as an electronic signature.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. All right. Thank you very much.
More spaceships would be great.
Yep.
Thank you.
Right. Thank you for your meeting.
Mr. B.
Thank you for visiting.
Hi.
Oh.
Can I have a quick
hi.
summary of what the plan is, if there is a plan? Because we weren't in the meeting.
Not exactly right now. We still have a team that we've deployed to see if.
There's Alec.
We've,
Hey, Mr. Smith.
Yes. Okay.
Nirvana is on board with everything. We have Ama's signature. He consents, so Nirvana is on it. Evacuation, no
Lovely.
problem. More Soniti ships, no problem.
Got it.
It's currently not the
Mr. B, can you relay a message to the other corps? Like, I would love to just go around and inform every corps. Just send an email to the other corps. I believe Atlantis already knows, and Nirvana knows too, about the evacuation program.
Yeah, we've been told.
Oh, and our ships are forming up in the orbit. They will join your ships as soon as they are at a safe distance. And then we will provide medical care for the convoy.
Okay, the whole plan of evacuation will be gathering everyone, going to the opposite side of the planet from where the Dreadnought is coming, and evacuating from the other side.
Then you are to prepare for
But,
evacuation.
just in case, get some scout ships. Let's get them first, to be sure that that escape route is safe.
We are enacting evacuation protocols.
Thank you. Be sure to do that, please.
We
Sounds
are...
good.
No,
Can we
not at the
also
moment.
have a
Wait
quick talk?
a second.
You
There's
busy
going
with
to be a
something
mass
right now?
announcement
We'll be off. We have
also
to
to do
find the
something.
person who's handing out parking tickets.
Yeah, I'll be ready to go tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, that parking ticket guy didn't belong to you, I assume?
It's up to Mr. B and...
They what now?
We had a person just a few minutes back at Nirvana that claimed he was handing out parking ticket for our trucks that were standing in front of the front gate in the name of Mars. We wanted to detain him, he escaped, I shot him, so yeah.
It said it wasn't the name of Mars. It was nothing to do with us.
A parking ticket guy.
It wasn't our guard. It wasn't one of our guards. Alright.
No guard uniform. Let's go, David. Should we maybe go to Mars and ask them if we shot their parking ticket person?
I think the parking ticket person is a small game at this point.
Yeah.
Are you doing okay? I thought you were meant to be doing bed rest.
I was, and I woke up.
Oh, fair enough.
I'm just relaxing, taking a walk and stuff.
Did you have a bit of a dreadnought? Not to get your heart rate up or anything?
I did.
Okay, good.
More so, yeah. It's more where someone has a bunch of voices around you and they just everywhere.
That's pretty much been the last hour, yes.
Exactly. Go about your business, don't let me keep you.
Yeah, let's go to Mars.
Yep.
I like Mars. Mars is straightforward. Maybe they'll have a more accurate answer on what the fuck's going on. Well, I'm glad we cleared that up.
It sounds like it would be really unpleasant. This is
I got nothing.
Just leave it here.
Yeah, can't move it.
Maybe we should give him a Quixote gun.
Hey, how's the arm doing? You're very quiet.
Yeah, sorry, I'm waiting on Koi. The arm's fine.
Cool.
Trying to get my hands on a part that I need.
Yeah.
The medical bot down in the row.
Yeah. If you ever lose legs, we'll probably also be able to regrow them.
It's kind of our thing right now.
What's Koi?
Thanks.
Mars doesn't seem to be here.
What's it called? The explosion of whatnot? The dreadnought or what? Apparently it's just some rich assholes.
What?
Yeah.
The dreadnought is some rich asshole.
It's not the alien threat, it's just some rich bitch.
Okay.
Alright,
Good to know.
I'm gonna run this one by you. All of this was Alice. This entire thing was Alice's fault. And I'm done.
I mean, she was the one feeding us the information.
What do we got? What can we do?
We might have a pretty big problem here. It seems we're currently in the front of Mars. Let's meet up in our office.
Understood.
Yeah, let's do that.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, sorry, let's go into the office because this is bad.
Yeah, it's really bad.
How bad? How bad?
Nice throwing.
I'm gonna give you a timeline. We were called into the Union. I don't want to deal with people right now.
I'm gonna deal with that. Guys, I'm gonna deal with that. Okay.
Hi, what's up?
The medical bot that's down in the row, Celeste, her processing core, it's shot. I don't suppose, since she's a medical bot, you guys might have one that we can just purchase and so I can repair her?
We have hardware for medical synthetics. Amma, you get filled in by David. I'll take care of this. I'm sorry, guys. It's very stressful.
You're breathing really heavy. Are you okay? Does it take a lot of energy to throw?
Do you have any model or anything that I can look for?
I don't remember the exact model that Celeste said that she was. I would imagine it'd be in...
Yeah, if she's a Nirvana bot, it's
I would
in their system,
imagine...
almost guaranteed.
I would imagine it would be in their system. She's use robot.
5 seconds.
Done. Take me. Where?
Yeah.
Doc use...
You know what? Come in, we'll check in the offices.
Very interesting day.
Oh yeah, I mean we up here just had a case of a rich asshole triggering a planet-wide emergency by flying an unidentified ship under the radar and popping up right in front of the city.
It's not good?
No, not good, especially if we're awaiting a catastrophe. Okay,
Definitely not good.
You said the clinic in Callis Row?
Yeah. Doc used personal medical bot. It's...
Dr. Celio's Universe. Yes, unit registration Celeste. That doesn't look like a standard though. I can see what I can do if you bring her up here, but it doesn't look like she's a standard.
I wouldn't be able to bring her up here because I need to.
The issue is that she
messed up is her processing core. It's nothing else with her.
Yeah, the issue is that it seems like she is not a standard Nirvana model. It's just set in the system as some home-built, modified version of an old Mars bot. But, yeah. I mean, we have medical bot cores, but, I cannot promise that they will work. Can this matter be delayed until tomorrow? Because then I can send you a technician down there to have a proper look and, fix her up on spot.
Can't be.
Shit. I mean, it should be possible for us to get parts of this type, but I will have to order them, because we only have the spare parts for our latest generation standard models here. Alternatively, you might be able to ask Mars, because in my system it says it's an old Mars unit that was converted, and maybe they have parts.
That's originally why we were over there, but Mars isn't really pick the phone, so I'll talk to Koi, see if we can get them to respond.
Yeah. Alternatively, I mean, I can give you one of our unit cores. I can just not guarantee you that it will work.
Right.
You know what? I'll quickly give you one of our cores. Ah, what a day.
Busy one.
Yep.
Emilia, is there anything I can do?
A damaged synthetic in one of our clinics apparently needs a new core. The issue is... Actually, you're our robotic specialist. You take care of that.
Alright. What's the issue? Tell me.
One of the units is apparently has a damaged central processor, and yeah.
One of the units is shot with the core, yeah. And we need to have a good
yeah, the accelerated processor before it's
accelerated
shot.
Okay. You wait right here. We will see what we can get you. Amma, it's the bot in the clinic where Alice always goes. Do you think we should try to get our hands on some data through that?
That seems rather sneaky, don't you think? That's a little rude.
True. I mean, it isn't the Nirvana
I mean, it's
system.
They're only synthetic. Okay.
True.
Okay, listen. That's what we do.
We give her a Nirvana core.
We give her a Nirvana core, and then we actually offer to give them a second synthetic.
Mm-hmm.
And then we.
I mean, shouldn't we have access to the Nirvana backdoors anyways with the core?
True.
And
but the thing is that I'd rather not make it obvious because they've
okay.
pulled it.
Let's do it like this then.
They're the ones who pulled it.
Amma, you're a robotic specialist. What if you go down there, help them fix it?
Okay, I could do that.
Okay.
I could do that.
You grab the parts. What's up, David?
2 Union boys are here now. They're off my shit list.
What? Well,
so
I haven't actually worked on a synthetic in months, you know?
You can do it,
Ever
Amma.
since I've taken the PR job.
I believe in you, Amma. You can do it.
Right.
I'm just so
What's
done.
up, David? What?
Right. Okay, the timeline. Suniti. Apparently, and this is all from Mr. Coy over here.
Mm-hmm.
They sent the order for their orbital cannon to freeze the Golden Lance, and they sent a mission to the Golden Lance within an acceptable time frame before the cannon fired.
Yeah. But then the cannon fired earlier than ordered by the Suniti. That's stuff that I know.
Apparently, yes. And Suniti decided to say that it was an alien hack, rather than own up to fucking up. So that started the first problem. The second problem happened when the Dreadnought arrived, the unmarked Dreadnought, which apparently is just some rich guy with a Dreadnought, and Alice said that is an alien Dreadnought.
Okay.
Repeatedly and loudly, in front of all of the heads of security that we could find.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to go and personally apologise to a lot of people, including Craver, who is
not going to be very happy about
it. It dawns on you that potentially this is the reason why intercorp cooperation does not happen much. Because one piece of information disrupts the entire chain.
Yep. Oh,
I'm just close to shooting her in the head, Sci-Fi.
By the way, Sci-Fi, the extra that handed out the parking tickets, who belonged that to? Just out of character curiosity.
I don't know what extra was handing out parking tickets.
We had to
give them credit.
We had an extra with an old Mars soldier model come up to our door right in front of me, basically handing out parking tickets for our cars, being like, "Yeah, these have been due, or these have been parked here for over 2 years now illegally." And I was like, "Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. This is Nirvana ground. This is under our jurisdiction. Could you please not?" He was like, "Well, I'm working for Mars. We are in the right here." And then he started walking away. I was like, "Sir, stop right there." He started running, so I shot him in the back of the head.
Nice.
And then he disappeared through the shutter.
Thanks, Sci-Fi. Thanks for that.
Still love the plop sound it does with a headshot.
Good shot, then.
Yeah.
Right. That's where we're at. Suniti fucked up, Alice fucked up. I'm going to apologise to every head of security that I can find about the whole alien thing. I'm going to have to apologise to Leonard. That guy's terrifying.
I'm feeling so sorry. But, well, we at least got a new lead on the situation with the clinic in the row.
Did we? What's going on?
Their synthetic is out, and they came here to see if we have spare parts, because they didn't. And, well, our robotic specialist Amma is currently on the way to assist them with the issue.
Yeah, good shit. That'll be good for him to do something physical, because what was he pissed?
That's the one thing, and the other thing is we might get insights on what's going on down there through this whole thing.
About that. I'm kind of hoping for medicine, but
yeah, what a fucking stressful day.
Beyond medicine would be interesting news. Yeah, just gonna start walking.
Yeah.
Because I got nothing else. Just on the off chance. Alice, are you on this radio? Guess not.
Yeah, he's gone.
What a fucking day.
I'll do that then.
Yeah, you can say that again.
Was that ding 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 the sweepers are going to be here soon?
I don't know.
We
I
have
mean,
about 13 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that.
I think I'm actually gonna go back home. I'm not feeling great after all the stress, so...
Yeah, you go lie down.
Yeah.
If pills would help, grab some pills.
And the rest order for the parking ticket guy is still up.
Yeah, I haven't seen him. Might have already been taken down by someone.
Maybe he bled out on the shuttles.
I'm just gonna run around and see if I can find a head of security to apologize to. If you see Alice,
good luck.
Okay, what'd she look like?
Tomorrow she'll probably be here.
Blonde,
rabbit ears, fox ears.
Fox ears, yeah.
Big blue eyes. Kinda sassy.
Okay. Alright. That's a good profile.
And, thanks, bud. See you tomorrow.
Thank you for the good work.
Hi, Chris. I'll see you tomorrow.
Oh, what a fucking day. What a fucking mess. Oof.
What a fucked up day is right.
Anyways, chat. I'm gonna end stream here. As always, thank you for watching. Thank you for coming by. And I hope you had some fun today. I am going to look for someone to read really quick. I am going to really quick. Oops. I am going to send you to GK. So, everybody, I hope you had some fun today, and I'm gonna see you on my next stream, which is most likely gonna be on Sunday with Arma. So yeah, everyone, see you around. Bye bye.
No, the doctor is here, not at Nirvana.
Why? What's up?
I need